What's up to Lion Talk Live? So we love you too, buddy.
What's going on, guys? It is Aiden Hutchinson.
What's up, man? It's your boy Amon-Ra St. Brown.
What's up, everybody? It's Calvin Johnson Jr. here, a.k.a. Megatron, a.k.a. First Ballot.
What's going on, Coach Dan at Lions Talk Live and the Do Crew. This is Ballhawk Ifeatu Melifonwu of the Detroit Lions. Everybody make sure you help support the YouTube channel Lions Talk Live by clicking that like and subscribe button. Let's get it and go Detroit.
Greetings and salutations to everyone out there in YouTube land. This is Dan Skipper, offensive weapon for the Detroit Lions. Make sure you all help support Lions Talk Live and Coach Dan by clicking on that like and subscribe button. Everybody, woo!
I love nothing more than watching Lions Talk Live every morning. Woo!
Well, greetings and salutations to everybody out there in YouTube land. I'm your host once again, Dan Thornton, and I want to thank you all for joining us here today. Hey, it is game day. It is Lions Talk Live. Glad to have you all in the house. Yes, I'm back from Chicago just in time for kickoff. So we're going to break this on down, have a little bit of a pre-game show for you guys before we get into the main show. Obviously, that's the game where we do the play-by-play. Real quick, before we get into all that, though, if you haven't yet subscribed to Lions Talk Live, please consider doing so. We're making a bit of a march for 11,000 subs. I want to say we need, survey says we need 91 more subs to get there. So if you can help out with that, that'd be great. Also, if you got a half-second time, it is free of charge. Reach on down, hit that thumbs-up button. All right, let's go ahead and get into a few different things for you guys. Let's get into, how about the actives, inactives for today? So let me hand it on my phone, but hold on, let me pull it back up. No real big surprises for the Detroit Lions. So, you know what? Phone's not working the greatest, so let me just bring it up on the screen. Detroit Lions. Sorry, guys. Running a little bit behind with stuff just because of the birthday stuff and then getting back here. Actives, inactives today. Let's try that. All right, let's see. 49 minutes ago. Here we go. Probably not, like I said, not a big surprise by any stretch of the imagination. Sam Laporta is going to be out today. Alaquin Muhammad, I thought it was a little bit of a surprise there just because he had been getting so many snaps. I'm not privy to any kind of injuries. Real quick before I forget, Hutch Jr. is at the game along with the Sarge, Tony Libretto, and countless other people. And they did say, or at least Hutchinson Jr. did say that they saw Hutchinson there. He was walking around a little bit assisted by a cane, etc. But as we saw in the video yesterday in the breaking news, he is getting pretty healthy and in a hurry. So I did reach out on the drive back to Michigan from Chicago, and I did reach out to 3 different athletic trainers at different levels, and ask them their thoughts on it. A lot of it, in their opinion, just comes down to how quickly he responds to things. Everybody heals slightly differently, but a bunch of them did say because it was a clean break, no, nerve issues or whatever, it is possible he could return perhaps for the playoffs. Anything more than that, they thought would be a little bit optimistic, but yeah, you never know, right? Let's see. Detroit elevated tight end James Mitchell from the practice squad and signed linebacker Ezekiel Turner to the active roster. That happened all on Saturday. Also inactive for today is Lauren Strickland. I really like this kid, and hey, at some point we're probably going to see him out there. The Lions also continue to have 3 inactives almost for every game, it would appear. Sorsdale, Manu, and then Mahogany. These 3, I do believe, are the future of the franchise at some point at level on that offensive line. My personal opinion, the way reportedly Manu is developing, man, I think next year you're definitely going to see him in the rotation, maybe even starting. Whether or not he could start for, say, a Graham Glasgow, who knows? But Mahogany is also someone for the future, and maybe even this year, where he might get in some games at some point. Both of them got some real upside. Sorsdale, I get they're not letting him go to the practice squad or anything because I think they feel somebody else would poach him in a heartbeat. So, hey, not a big surprise there to have him inactive for today. Now, I want to also bring up the Detroit Lions routing guide. I had it up earlier, but unfortunately, it came crashing down. So, all right, let's see if I can find it here. Well, here we go. Nope, that's not it. Well, I guess I'll have to bring it back up later when I'm not on air or maybe during a commercial. So sorry about that, but getting a little hectic today, just trying to get everything done in time. But let me see if I can find it through the history. Nah, I don't see it real quick. But let's just pull up the NFL scores and go with that. I guess we could just do that. I guess maybe I can use my own intelligence a little bit here. That's a scary proposition for everybody, though. All right, Rams, Patriots. I'm going to guess we're all rooting for the Patriots just to keep the Rams at bay. No disrespect to Matt Stafford or the guys, but at least in my opinion, I really don't want to face them again in the playoffs. I'm just kind of over the storyline with that. Steelers, Ravens. I mean, I don't think there's a real direct impact one way or the other for the Detroit Lions. You guys pick your own one there. Same with Colts, Jets, Jets, Jets. That's probably who I'm going to go with just so, hey, the Colts don't get on a winning streak before they face us. Dolphins, Raiders, hey, again, no real correlation there. Packers and the Bears, I guess, just because we played the Bears in the upcoming weeks, I guess I'll root for the Bears this week just because, if they beat Green Bay, that's probably going to be a little bit more of a thing for the Detroit Lions than anything else. But really, I don't think there's a big advantage one or the other. Browns, Saints, hey, let's go for the Browns. The Saints, I don't think they're going to make the postseason, but anything is possible. Titans and Vikings, I think this is one. Could it be possible the Titans beat Minnesota? Darnold, after that great start being 5-0, he's come kind of back down to earth a little bit. He needs to get right, and I'm guessing there's a lot of nervous Minnesota Vikings fans just because they saw what happened last year. There probably are some people with some raised eyebrows when it comes to Sam Darnold. We'll see what happens. Jags, Lions, you probably don't have to be much of a rocket scientist to figure out I'm rooting for the Lions all the way. Let's see, 49ers, Seahawks. I'm going to root for the Seahawks here. 49ers, hey, I'd just rather keep them beat down and out of the way. Broncos, Falcons, I'm rooting for the Broncos. Say your own thoughts there. These, again, keep in mind, this is my rooting guide. Have your own opinions. Bills, Chiefs, I'm going for the Bills. Man, and I know Fox was just talking about it on air. Have you ever seen a team that is so dominant against one team in the regular season, and then the postseason, everything kind of changes in a heartbeat? Let's see, today then we also got the Bengals, Chargers. You know what? No real correlation here. I guess if you're a U of M fan, you're probably just cheering on the Chargers, but that's about it. Texans, Cowboys, again, no big real benefit one way or the other for the Lions, so I guess I'll just go with, I guess I would just go with the Cowboys just for the sake of it. What say you for your rooting guide? Let me know in the comments section. So as far as the playoff race, so I think a lot of the rooting guide I just went through also has a correlation for the Detroit Lions and playoff race. We all get it. Right now in the NFC, you got Detroit number one, but right behind them, you do have the Vikings. You do have Philly. Philly already's played this week. Looking at their schedule, I think it sets up okay for Lions. The Lions have to take care of their own business, really, to get through everything. But, hey, every time you get a win, you keep them a little bit further at bay. I think it will ultimately, like I've talked about before, I do think the NFC title is going to come down to Philly and Detroit. Who knows? Maybe somebody knocks Philly off. I like to think that the Lions are looking pretty dang strong and overall pretty dang healthy. All right, Duke Crew, let's get to you guys, see what you guys have to say. We've got, say, 22 minutes to kick off, and then about a minute or two before the game, I'm going to go just grab something to drink real quick, some water or whatever. Jessica, welcome back, Coach! Exclamation point. Hope you had a great birthday. It did, and thank you for that. It was a good time, and race against the clock to get back here. Trey, time to unleash the firepower of this team. That's, I think, what we all want to see. Goff kind of gets right. I do think a lot of his interceptions last week were just happenstance. Give the Texans, like every team, give them some credit for making plays. Did the Lions definitely miss Taylor Decker? Did it impact maybe one or two of those interceptions? I think at least one or two of them. Yes, you could say that, especially the one that was almost like a fumble going forward. The one right before halftime, the Hail Mary, I'm not even going to worry about it, and I'm not going to talk about the turnovers too much, but I do want to see the Lions offense come out with maybe a little bit of a razor's edge, come out here and put up a big name, put up big numbers, just to reassert their dominance on the league. Bendigo, what do you got? Goff throws 3 touchdowns. We win by 20 or more. That could happen. The big question to me isn't so much the Jaguars defense. I do think they have some players out there. I do think a lot of people just look at their statistical rankings and say, man, this team isn't any good, at least the defense. And I think that's a disservice to them. I think the offense is terrible. And that's just my opinion. Even with Trevor Lawrence, who isn't playing today, I just don't think they're that strong, that solid. But the defense keeps getting put on the field more and more and more. A lot of short field situations. We'll see, though. The Lions, we want to prove that their defense is any good. Come out and dominate them. I more want to see our defense against their offense. I think we could have a dominant performance here today. Hope I am right with that. Let's see, Kate Papa, what do you got? Oh, happy birthday, Coach. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, man. I'm not always quick on my feet with figured out some of these acronyms. You really feel Hutch is back by playoffs? I guess if I was a betting person or whatever, I just want to put a percentage on it. I would say right now there's a 70% chance, 30% no. But to me, I think if we get to the start of December, so week 1 or 2 of December, if he's out there beginning workouts with the team, it's not like active physical contact, but stuff on the sideline with the training staff or personal trainer, whatever it is, something like that, then I think you've got real interest there. Because that means they feel the bone is healed, and you know what? It's just about getting strength, stamina, getting some comfortability back in himself, some belief in it. So if that holds out, then I think we all want to be paying attention to about week 16. Week 16, if they happen to have him going through more and more stuff where they activate his 21-day window, that's a sign to me he will be back. They're not putting him on that active 21-day evaluation period unless they feel it's a chance. If they really feel there's a chance and they activate that window, and again, whether it is middle, late December, then I would say Aiden Hutchinson has a reasonable chance to be back for the final regular season game. To some degree, could just be standing on the sideline, stuff like that. And then I would say definitely for the playoffs. Now, then if he's not back for the final regular season game, then who knows? That probably changes the time frame a little bit. I personally do believe he's going to be back for the playoffs, and I'm leaning more and more towards, say, the first game of the playoffs if the Lions have the first round bye. All right, Trem Reaper, good Sunday morning, coach and crew, exclamation points. Woo! And good to see you, my friend. Tori, I'm hoping the defense continues to grow and the offense just pounds the ball all game. That's what they want to do. They want to keep running that ball at everybody. Give the Texans a lot of credit for being able to slow down the run. And there have been some other teams that have too, for sure. But the Lions offense is pretty diversified. They do have a real good job of making you pay for it. You overcommit, which I think once you got to about the second quarter, maybe third quarter, you could definitely say of that last weekend's game, you can see where the Lions offense made some adjustments, and the offensive line did too, to some of the wide nine techniques, the playing 8-man fronts, 9-man fronts at times. So we'll see what they do. The last swing passes, and yes, Gibbs was definitely a beneficiary of the adjustments at the half. JDC, hi all. Hey, JDC. Silver Server, waving back at you, my friend. Lionel, happy game day, Duke Crew. Green salutations to all of you wild and crazy cat lovers. Exclamation points. Thunder always strikes before the thunder sounds. There you go. Da grit. I'll go with all the above, my friend, even though I kind of massacred that one. But hey, good to see you this day. Phil, when do the backups come in the game? You get a big enough lead. I think if you have a 25, 30-point lead, if we can do that, and it's the start of the fourth quarter, that's when you get them in there. If it's beneath 20 points, you probably don't see them at all, in my opinion, other than unless maybe it's like the last minute or two of the game. Phil, Jags aren't as bad as everyone is saying. No, man, they've lost whatever it is, 5 games by a couple points or less. They've lost a ton of close games, including a close one. They should have won against Green Bay. They should have won against Minnesota. They didn't do it. They have only themselves to blame. And, they've had some other pretty good games as well. Let's make them bad, Phil. 100%. Go out there and beat them down. Beat them out of existence. Lionel, Mac Jones is going to have the day of his life. All right? Exclamation point. Until he meets Brian Branch and Joseph. Okay, yeah. I saw where Brian Branch got fined again. Man, I don't know. I hope the NFL isn't just trying to put a label on him. Biggity, hope you had a good birthday, Coach D. Now let's get after this, exclamation point. One pride. It was, man. It was a real nice trip over there. Quick one. Got to see an old college roommate of mine who lives over there. So, hey, good time to see him and, all that. And then check out the Blue Man Group and, eat some Italian food, stuff like that. Walt, how was your trip, Coach, to Chicago? Coach, how was your trip to Chicago, Coach? Woo! It was pretty good, my friend. Pretty good. Thank you for asking. Scott, Lions fan for life. I'm Adrian, Michigan, live in Somerset, Kentucky. Yeah, I know exactly where Adrian, Michigan is. And yeah, was it the Pizza Hut, the Pizza Pit over there in Adrian? Yeah, when I used to coach at Kalamazoo College, we'd go over there, play a game a year. Usually we'd stop at the Pizza Pit afterwards. Sometimes when I trained players and had to go over that way. It was also a good place to stop. Lions fanatic bird time. Woo! Place has energy already. Let's go Lions! Exclamation points. That's right. You're at the game, so go enjoy it. Hopefully you have a great time there, my friend. Enjoy it. Bird time. What's up, JDC and Dan and crew? What's up to you? Hopefully you're having a good time over there at Ford Field. Jess, greetings, salutations, y'all. Coach Dan, I hope your boy repeats what he did last week and gets 2 to 3 sacks. You know, hey, if he has a strong outing again, then yes, they might have to make that a ritual. Although, you know what? They might not want to be the linebacker or safety behind him when that happens. France, good day all, and let's go Lions. I concur. Good to see you, my friend. Man, look at all these lunatics who is on the show early. This dang lunatic is late today. It happens, man. You know, sometimes life happens. Flathead Frank, Hex, yes, my wife adjusted the digital antenna. I can watch the game. Woo! Yeah, digital antennas, man. They're no joke, man. This is the first season I've ever used one. I'm probably going to go out and try to get a bigger range one. The one I have now is, just one I got at Walmart for like $20. But to be fair, anything Fox or ABC, I can see no problem. You know, there's some other channels on there too, but for football relevance, I would probably want to get one that I can get NBC versus using the streaming Peacock, because as you guys have noticed and pointed out to me, when I do broadcasting, I use Peacock or Amazon just because it's on cable. There is a slight delay, whatever it was. I think you guys said I was a play behind on some of them, or 10, 15 seconds. So nothing you can do, but yeah, I might look into another digital antenna. Robert, today's game is for the record books. It is indeed. Good point with that. In a good way, it is. Most of you might know, but if not, let me tell you, Lions get a win today, and they will set a new franchise record for longest winning streak. So let that sink in. And then you have actually opportunities to extend that thing with the upcoming schedule. We'll see what shakes out. You got to get this one, though, before you worry about any of the others. Robert, Hatman, Batman, exclamation points. Robert, woo! Okay. Stephanie, game day, boys and girls, exclamation point. Another great opportunity for us just to prove our worth. I agree with that. 1,000,000%. Robert, I am in Ocala, Florida, 78 degrees and some crisp clouds. All right. Well, hopefully it's a good game day for you. Robert, Lions 56, Jags 3. Now that would be a beatdown. Phil, hey, Steph, what pro team did you play for? We'll see what she says. Let's see, Flathead. Ben Johnson needs to get Gibbs more involved in the passing game. Yeah, you've seen it a little bit more, but I agree with you getting him more and more involved. Let's go, exclamation point. Buffalo blew out the Jags. Lions need to get an early lead and keep the pedal down. I agree, man. Don't ever let up. That's a big thing for me as a coach. You get an opportunity to choke somebody out, you choke them out. You help them up after the contest. You move on from there. But do not, in any way, shape, or form, ever overlook a team. Lionel, good season to be even in our European Lions. Okay, good. Soon to be an evening to our European Lions. Yeah, correct. Sorry, man, I misread that, but you are correct for that, Lionel. Robert, sorry I missed your birthday. No worries, man. This is my birthday year. So, hey, every day is the part of the birthday, right? Let's see, Flathead, shout out to AG. He really did just need some talent in the secondary. You are correct there. It's funny how everybody's opinion on him as a defensive coordinator seems to have changed this season. You know, schematically, I don't really think he's doing a whole lot different this year than he did last year, or even once they kind of just hit the reset button the year where they were started 1-6 and then turned everything around. He went to basically straight man-to-man. I'm going to send some blitzes, more people than you can block. We're going to give you some opportunities to beat us, but we're also going to get some opportunities to shut you guys down. The difference is, like you're saying, secondary's holding up and doing a real good job. Bill, Traverse City, Michigan, 48 and cloudy. It's about that time of year, ain't it? It's still pretty dang warm. Even in Chicago, man. I mean, the fact that there's no snow or anything, it's just unseasonably warm, Jenna is saying. Coach Rock, good afternoon. All a great day to sit back and watch football game. Go Lions, 100%. It is a great day for some football. Sundays are awesome for that. Hatman, Robert, Yankee, aren't we all lunatics for the Lions? We are. We're all crazy about them. Stephanie, Gambrius, boy, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but Gambrius, Brill, mostly Phil. Yeah, I know exactly who they were, and now they're renamed. A Chicago and Chicago Sky for a while. Correct. Yep, we both have ties to the sky. All right, Voltron, woo, game day. I agree with that. It is, and let's make it a great one. Tori, gray and a bit rainy here in Byron Center. Yeah, I think that's probably most of Michigan right about now. Papa, let us have a great performance today, exclamation point. We shall be victorious. I like the way you're thinking. Let's make it a big W for us. Pat, so the Jags have So do the Jags have any real chance today? Question mark. I think not. Beat down City for them. Let's hope so. I'd like nothing better than a big blowout win, and be able to rest some people too. Because anytime you can take miles, off people, you keep more tread on those tires. You keep them relevant longer and longer. Dave Bing, happy birthday, Coach! Thank you for that exclamation point. Duke Crew, let's go 1,000%. Flathead Frank, Jags might not be very motivated. There is a good chance that their coach is getting fired soon. Yeah, I see that they've got the bye after this game. If it's at halftime, I am okay with that. Just being a coach, I don't ever want to see somebody else get fired, but it's the reality of the professional ranks. Heck, man, it's the reality of any time you're a coach. You're hired to be fired. If you're winning, you're usually safe, not always. If you're losing, you're probably the next person up for the chopping block. All right, Phil, Dan just getting home. Almost had to start the show from the car. I was thinking about that. Try to do a live cast from the road. Phil, woo! Oh, yeah. Hulkamania, Triple H, water spray. I'll take all the above. Let's see. Quentin, what do you got? Z Smith, baby? Yeah, I can't wait to see him today. I think a lot of Lions fans are waiting to see what he can do out there. Phil, number 99. That's correct. Thaddeus, woo! And a good woo to you, too. Paul, yo, exclamation points. Let's go. That's right. Into the end zone over and over and over. Keeping it lazy. What do you got? Woo! And back at you. Hopefully it's a good one. Rob, greetings, salutations, Duke Crew. The Lions are the grooviest, Daniel. I like the way you're thinking. Very Austin Powers-ish. Garland, game time. Yes, it is. We are, 9 minutes away from kickoff here. Hatman, Lions 35-14. Woo! I'll go with that. And good day to you, Hetman. Phil, we are the Blue Crew today. We are. We're all ready for the Lions game. So most of you guys probably already know this, but just in case there's somebody who hasn't watched it before, I'm going to do the play-by-play. We can all have conversations throughout the game. I know there's others that play the commentary. I try to avoid it just for the legality of it. Really, all you have to do is just mess up, place some of these, Fox jingle too much or commercial too much on air, and they drop the hammer, the YouTube hammer on you. Rob, 63-0. Lions and the Jags don't cross the 50 all game. All right, let's not let them cross the 50 at all. Let's take the ball away every time they get it. See, Possum Boy 9, what do you got? A Jags fan named Ciro has smoked a whole pig for the tailgate. Well, hey, hopefully he enjoys it. Hopefully it tastes good for him. Mark, in my seat now. Go Lions. Hey, get ready to strap up and get ready for game day, Mark. Good to see you, as always. Dennis, hey, Dan and Duke Crew, how you doing, Dennis? Hopefully it is a phenomenal day. Bo, I'm number 32. Hey, hop on in, my friend. Let's see. Detroit, we're going 9-1 today, baby. Detroit versus everybody. I like the way you're thinking. Now let's push that 9 to a, gosh, what do we need to get it? 19-1, 21-1, or just to be safe? Let's make sure that we don't lose another game the rest of the season. Lionel, you're actually having fun on your birthday. Hey, every once in a while, you got to do that, right? Let's see. Phil saw him doing water therapy, not even a limp. Yeah, he looked pretty good. Today, going into Ford Field, you can see, they were being protective with him. But my guess is we're going to see him back probably sooner versus later. If anybody's wondering, that's about Aiden Hutchinson. Hookadoop Berg, give our Lions an oh yeah, you're at the game. Yeah, lucky man. Yeah, Bergs. Yeah, go give a big shout out for an oh yeah at the game. Ronald, all right, Coach, going to rock with you today. Let's go Lions. Hey, come on in, my friend. Have a good time with the Duke Crew. Bo, I expect the Jags to play with all their emotions. They give us that mad minute, 100%. Yeah, because the other side of it is while they probably aren't going to make the playoffs, I know I've talked about this before. Especially at the level they're at, they're playing for contracts, either with the Jags or with another team. They're putting film out. Every guy out there has a reason to perform, especially if you're not a star player, which, in my opinion, they've got a lot of guys who fall into that. So if you're worried about getting cut or this is a contract year for you, you still got to go out there and produce so somebody else may want you, see value, and bring you on in. Lions also scary. Let's go. Bo, Steelers. Bo, I can't root for the Bears. Fair enough. Nothing wrong with that. And Titans, okay. Hookadoo, same here, Bo. Nope, can't. That's like rooting for the Cowgirls. Fair enough. Lions Talk Live fan, excited to see Z. Me too, man. I want to see who they partner him with. And does Z start? Do they rotate him in? A lot of questions here. Bo, I can't root against the Packers, but all right, fair enough. Bo, Houston and Smith together! Exclamation point! Here comes the boom. I think we will see a lot of opportunities to see those two be out the split out wide ends. 9 drinks, greens, salutations, all same to you, my friend. Bo, I'm hooked on the feeling. I like the way you're thinking. Brent, hooker time. Let's hope so by the 4th. Yes. 9 drinks. Happy belated birthday, Dan. Thank you for that very much. Bo, Kurt Warner threw 5 interceptions and came back to throw 5 touchdowns the next game. Let's hope that we continue that trend. All right, Lions Talk Live fan, with Z coming in, someone might be losing a job. Yeah, I think it's already happened. Bet they all play hard today. Yeah, and that's the other part. You may, at some point, they got to make some decisions on some of these other guys who are going to be returning. Do you want the film out there to say, hey, don't get rid of me? Or do you want to say, hey, you need to be looking at that guy? And that's the reality of it, man. And nobody likes it, but it is what it is. Great Lakes, yo, greens, salutations, exclamation point. Let's go, boys. BM, all right? How about beat them? I'll go with that, too. All right, let's see. Jeffrey, Falcons need to lose. I concur. Boat Lions Talk Live fan, I think they all play hard no matter what. All right, I like the way you're thinking. All right, so guys, I'm going to real quick. I'm going to go get some stuff real quick for the show, and then I'll be right back. So give me just a moment. How's that? A little bit better? No mute now? Hopefully I'm not muted now. So it doesn't appear to be muted now. Can you hear me now? Let's start with that. You guys let me know in a second, I'm sure. All right, but for those who didn't hear me earlier, 15, yeah, there we go. Okay, fair enough. Good. Someone text coach. Hey, we're all over. We're all over it. I'm reading the messages here. Me no here? Well, then we've got a real big problem then because, yeah, you're not muted. Yes? Okay, thumbs up. All right, so yes, you guys can hear. All right, fair enough. All right, we're all good then. So, yeah, man, I'm going to have to get that bigger antenna just for situations like this. But, oh, well, you know what? You can't do everything all the time. All right, yep, you're good now? Yeah, we're good to go then. So some of you guys will probably, since I'm watching it off a second site, I guess you could say, you might be a player or two ahead of me. Some of the others will be even with me, but it is what it is. We'll power through all of the above. All right, so let me know your score predictions. See no evil, hear no evil. I'll go with that. There you go, Bo. So what are your score predictions for today? And also, what do you think the defense does today? How many turnovers, how many sacks? Do you think anybody paces the team in one way or another? So let me know in the comment section as we wait the kickoff. And yes, some of you guys may have already had the kickoff, but they just got done with a commercial. Now it looks like they're getting ready to go to the game on my screen. So got a pretty good stream going here. But again, it may not always be the fastest. So apologies for that. You can hear me now? That's good. All right. So, all right, they got the Lions on the screen here. CBS and the NFL. Great combination. Showing Dan Campbell, and the Lions are 8-1, 2-0 in the division. Jacksonville, 2-8 overall, 1-1 in the division. So how about that? All right, Lions won the toss and elected to defer. Detroit Lions, hey, they want that defense out there, and I don't blame them, man. The defense, I think they're going to put forth a good effort today. So, all right, let's see if I can get this thing set up in a better spot for me to watch. You know, everybody's waiting to see the Z-Man. Does he come? Did he bring the noise? You can see him out there in the uniform, acquired from Cleveland November 5th. And you know what? Hey, got a little time to rest up, a little time to get ready for this game. I'll just let him, hey, do what he does. Coming out into Ford Field in the Detroit Pistons, number 30, it looks like, Rasheed Wallace. And we got Jake Bates getting ready to line it up and kick it. The beautiful bot in for today. Let's hope so. Flathead Frank, Zadarius Smith, mostly and third down and a couple snaps per Campbell. Okay, yeah, ease them into it. Nothing wrong with that, man. Trim Reaper, 4 sacks and 3 picks, one after a pick 6. Okay, Legend of Legatron. Let's see if it keeps growing. Let's hope they don't need him to win the game today. I'd be way okay with that. All right, just waiting kickoff here. And for those who don't know, the Lions are kicking away. The Legend of Legatron. Man, it sounds like a movie, don't it? Or maybe a video game. Jake Bates getting ready. Game winner, 52-yarder last week. Already has kicked 2 game winners in his Lions career. Not bad for the rookie. And there's the kickoff, and he's going to field it about the 1-yard line. He's going to bring it up to the 20, 25. He's going to make a move out to the 30, maybe the 31, depending on where they mark him when he lands. All right. James Houston out there among others in coverage on that tackle. It'll be 1st and 10. And Mac Jones, you know, hey, remember when there were Lions fans that wanted us to get this guy? Instead, he slid on down to New England, and hey, now he's going against us. Last week, he was 14 out of 22 with 111 yards and 2 interceptions. Let's see. Wayne, Lions need a big lead early so they can rest some starters. Yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it? All right, here we go. Shotgun formation, 2 high, 1 low, running back and behind, a little motion, kind of a jet sweep over to the right side. And the Lions defense going to bring him down after about a gain of 4 yards. So, all right. I'm going to see if I can, man. Well, I'll mess it with halftime. I'm trying to do too much here. Just use this phone for now. But, hey, now I got motivation. Next time I get a phone to get a bigger phone. All right. 2nd and 6, 14 and 30 seconds. 14 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Opening drive of the game. 2nd and 6, tight formation. You got 2 high, 1 running back behind. Man in motion to the low side of the screen. Jones under center. Lions stacking the line. They got a lot of people up. Jones with a little bit of play action pass. He's got all sorts of time. He's going to leak it on out. And let's see. Alex Anzalone's going to bring him down about 2 yards short of the first down. Not a bad move by them to set up a little play action pass. Smith is on the field. I see number 99. You can hear the crowd roaring him on. It is 3rd and 1. Levi Onwuzurike was starting along with Pascal at the ends prior to this. All right, we want to see the big guy. We're going to see the big guy. And you can see a slight smile on Aaron Glenn here. 3rd and 1. DJ Reader, Campbell stuffing the nose. Lions got everybody up except one guy, and it is a shotgun formation. Jones underneath, wide open man. He's got the first down, I believe, depending on where they stop him. Yeah, he just got it. Brian Branch on the tackle. They get the first, but not a whole lot more. But it keeps their drive going. Man-to-man across the board for Detroit. Little bit of pressure on Jones, but not a ton. And, yes, the little underneath pass to Ingram gets it, not by a ton, but by a bit. All right, 1st and 10. Let's see what the Jags do. Power formation again. 2 tight ends, 1 running back, 2 receivers. Split receivers. And it's going to be another run. This time a little bit out wide. He's got a hole. He's got about 6, maybe 7 yards. So Jags coming out running, and they're doing a good job early, moving it on the Lions on the ground. 2nd and 5. Good move by them. They're trying to take some pressure off Mac Jones, and I don't blame them. Opening drive differential, minus 34, worst in the NFL. Next closest team is minus 21, and that is Dallas. Doug Peterson, hey, he's got his glasses on. He's ready to go. Mac Jones again, this time shotgun. You got 2 high, 2 low, 1 running back to his low side. Jones takes the snap. He's dropping back. He's going to throw it underneath, and it's going to be another first down. Anzalone missed the initial tackle, and yes, Jags doing what they can to stay on the field, keep that clock turning. Phil, C hasn't played right side close in all year, okay? Fair enough. Bo, the Mad Minute, you're not wrong. You know, a lot of teams do come out strong against us to start the game. From there, we'll see how we adjust. 1st and 10. Jags have moved the ball for 2 first downs on this opening drive. They're at the Lions' 47-yard line. Another strong formation. Play action pass rollout. Jones gets rid of it, and he's going to get it for about a 3-yard gain. Lions had an opportunity to maybe get him to a 0 gain. Instead, they turn it into 2nd and roughly 7. They're going to say 2nd and 8, 2-yard gain. All right. Alex Anzalone did not bite on the play action, got in after Mac Jones, and yes, Jones had to get rid of it, but unfortunately was able to get rid of it. Almost tipped it. A game of inches. Anzalone getting the pressure. And by the way, guys, how am I doing as far as timing? Am I about on the same time frame as you guys, or is there a bigger delay than I'm anticipating? All right, strong formation, 1 high, 1 low, 1 running back. Going to pitch it out to the right side. He's going to cut back. He's going to make 1 guy miss, but not 2 guys miss. You're going to lose about a half yard as, Rodrigo comes in. He's back on the field, and he makes a play right away. Not bad at all, says Phil. Okay, Rodrigo. All right, Houston. There we go, Bo. Sorry about that. Yeah, Houston was on the field. Yeah, he slowed him down enough and allowed Rodrigo to wrap him up. This is basically their Super Bowl. I would go with that. All right, 3rd and long. Let's see what the Lions do here. I'm assuming Smith is going to be out there, but we'll see. You can hear Ford Field a rocking. They're a shaking. It is a shotgun formation, 3 low, 1 high, 1 running back into the right side of Mac Jones. There's 3 on the play clock. Lions sending, I guess it was just a even man blitz, and they're going to stop him short of the first down. Going to leave him about 3 yards short of a first down. I'm assuming the Jags are going to go for it. Uh-oh. And Robertson comes up a little gimpy on that one. So 4th and 3 after Mac Jones beat the rush, got up the middle for about a 5-yard gain. All right, looks like they're going to go for a long field goal here. This will be a long field goal here. 58-yard field goal try. Jags trying to get on the board in the initial drive. That has ate up over 5 minutes off the clock. Cam Little is going to try to not be so short on this one. And the kick is up. I'm watching on my screen, and it looks like it's right down the middle to me. And it's good. Jags going to take a 3-0 advantage. All right, opening drive goes Jags' way. Hey, I know somebody, Amik, a bit dinged. Yeah, it looked like it is kind of behind now. Okay, well, it is what it is. All right, but thank you for that, Phil. Let's see, Robert, number 21, Lipping. Yeah, Meek, yeah, he did something there. You see him wincing a bit on the screen. And yes, Aiden Hutchinson in a commercial on the screen. I don't know if I can even say whose commercial or anything like that, so I'll just avoid even bringing it up. So, all right, oops. All right, so yeah, commercials going. Lions ultimately, like I know a lot of you guys say, teams come out, play their best against us right away. They have their moment of opportunity, and then we kind of come on out and hold them down. But hey, giving up a field goal is not the worst situation to start a game, I would say. All right, let me see if I can Scooby-Doo this a little bit here and get a bigger screen going here. Make it a little bit easier for me. Let's see. So while you guys are in the commercial, hopefully you guys don't mind. All right. See if I can just get it on a bigger screen here. All right. Trying just because it would make it a little bit easier for me. All right. Sorry. I totally forgot this one was on CBS, but it is what it is. Can't bat 1,000 all the time. All right. Trying. All right. Bada bing. All right. Looks like we'll be back after commercial break in progress. All right. See if this all works here. Even though weren't they showing me a picture? Boy, I don't know. Trying to have to Scooby-Doo things while on air. Never fun, but hey, overcome this situation. All right. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to avoid watching on my phone because every time somebody shoots a text or something to me, work-related or non-work-related, I guess it could be, just slows it down a little bit. All right. But it looks like back on my screen, and we're good to go. So, all right. So, all right. Now I just got to figure out where to put this thing while it charges. All right. All sorts of production issues here. Can you guys hear that, by the way? So unprofessional. I know, Phil. Hey, I dare to be different. Anyone you know who could spot for you, Dan? Oh, not really, just because, I mean, you'd have to sit here in the office. You'd have to stand since I have a standing office. Here comes Goff. Yes, Hogadoo. I like what AG has done so far. Have to agree with you there, man. No disappointments there. All right, here's the kickoff. It's up there. It's out there. It's into the back of the end zone. They're not going to return that one. I will stand by that one. But at least I got a slightly bigger screen now, so I am happy. I'm just plugging it in so I can charge. Got a little laptop or hand top, whatever you call these things. All right, Goff last week, 15 out of 30, 240. We all get it. He didn't have a great day by any stretch of the imagination. All right, Zylstra, yes, we'll see. Game isn't coming in on Fubo. That I don't know. I don't use Fubo. All right, strong formation. Goff's going to do play action pass. He's stepping up in the pocket, avoids one rusher, goes out to the low side and hits underneath for Zane Zylstra for about we'll say 17-yard gain. Nice play out of the gates right there. Zylstra correct. Zylstra mania. The other Z. We'll go with that. Yes, the other Z indeed. Nice play action. Got the Jags over Brazil. Avoids the rush. Steps up in the pocket. A little bit better timing for some of the Lions blockers. We all get it. They did not have the offensive line a great start to the game last week. Pretty good start here. 9:04 left on the clock, and the Lions shotgun formation, 2 high, 1 low, running back to his low side. Jags bringing up, 8. Drop one back out now. Goff looks underneath. He's going to throw it, and he's got a completion to Amon-Ra St. Brown for about a 6-yard gain. 2 passes, run the ball. Yeah, Lions coming out gunning. Running and gunning all over the place. Flathead says caught it. Okay. Hope the Goff. Yep. Lions back to the line already. Strong formation. 2 high receivers, 1 low, 1 running back behind. It is 2nd and 4. Goff making a pre-snap adjustment as he sees, man, they've got everybody, all the dudes up there. Now dropping one up high. Got a man in motion. They're going to hand it off. David Montgomery. Montgomery's going to get out wide. He's going to power his way for a first down. After fighting a guy at the line of scrimmage, he powers through it. Nobody comes up to help the defender. And, hey, David Montgomery, he might not be always the flashiest guy, but he is a cowbell, I guess you could say, as he goes ahead and powers his way. Man, breaks the first tackle, just powers his way through Campbell, and yes, gets all the way down for a first down run. Leaf leading the way for Monty. He was on that one, 100%. All right, another strong formation. 2 tight ends, both to the high side. St. Brown in motion from the low to the high. They're going to hand it off here up the middle. Montgomery. That looks like he's going to have he's still going. I think he's going to have about a 9-yard run there. 7:31 and ticking down in the first quarter. Lions on first down get 9, setting up a 2nd and 1. All right, Trim Reaper, Monty doing some rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling. Yes, indeed. Lions back to the line quickly. Your shotgun formation, 2 high, 2 low. Goff takes that snap. He's underneath, and a nice pass underneath to Dave Montgomery. Brought down after about, we'll say, a 5-yard gain. 5-yard gain. Who needs a spotter? I can use my own eyes. I got 2 of them, still at least. All right, Lions looking to answer the Jags opening drive score. Jags come in with a record of 2-8. Lions, as we all know, 8-1. First down and 10 for Detroit from about the 23-yard line. Goff under center. He's going to pitch it on out. There is a flag down. Gibbs goes forward for about 2 yards. My guess is illegal formation on Detroit. Let's see what they say. Offsides on the defense. I stand corrected. Scott Novak. He's clearly a Lions fan there. Nothing wrong with that. So they're going to replay that down. It'll be 1st and 5. Offsides for the Jags. 1st and 5. Take a shot. Hey, I always like taking a shot, but not live on air. See what I did there? All right, Day, Monty running angry today, as usual. Yes, indeed. Robert, 58-3. We'll take that. All right, from the 18-yard line, Lions strong formation, 2 low, 1 high, wide receiver, tight end inside, and they're going to play action pass. He's got pressure on him. He's going to scramble one side. He's going to throw it into the dirt. Smart move there by Jared Goff. Smart move, as Walker was bearing down upon him. 89 was in the vicinity, so hey, nothing wrong with that. Nicely done, Jared. Yeah, Decker got beat by Walker there. Decker, man, I don't know. Got beat on the inside move, and it will be 2nd and 5. 6:10 to go in the first quarter. Lions, 2 rushes, 4 passes, 52 yards, 3 minutes, 24 seconds currently off the clock. Goff in a shotgun formation, 3 low, 1 high, and you've got David Montgomery swinging on out. It's got isolated to St. Brown, who's got a first down and a little bit more as he takes it down to about the 6.5-yard line for a 1st and goal situation. 1st and goal, Lions. Come on, boys. Let's get this going. All right, let me keep the stuff going here. Sorry about that. I got to fix this, fix that. Hey, got to always fix stuff. Goff looking sharp early. Lions offense looking good early. And yes, let's see if we can put 7 up. The machine, St. Brown, very nice indeed. Let's see if he can keep that streak of getting into the end zone too. Red zone this season, 36 trips, 9 touchdowns, one pick. Strong formation on the first down try. They're going to hand it off, reverse it up the middle into Dave Montgomery, who's going to take it down to about the 2-yard line. Maybe 1.5 yards. It's going to be, how about somewhere within the 2 yards to the end zone. And if I'm the Lions here, I'm just going to keep powering it on them. Mac Jones doing a little warming up on the sidelines. Man, Lions in hurry-up mode here. They're not going to allow them to substitute. Now Goff making a pre-snap adjustment. Brings St. Brown up high in as a tight end slot. Goff now going to hand it off to Dave Montgomery, who's going to walk untouched into the end zone. Nice move by the Lions to not allow the Jags to make any substitutions. And doing the Charlton in the end zone is David Montgomery. Lions going to take the lead here. Hey, everybody likes this, right? Lions 6, Jags 3, and yes, nice 20-yard rush inside the 10-yard line. 20th, for Dave Montgomery. 20th rush into the end zone from 10 yards or less. The Monty streak is alive. I concur with your thinking there. Let's see, the Trim Reaper. Oh, yeah, Monty TD. You know what? Hey, I got to remember, I got buttons up here to hit. I got buttons with things. Hey, just need to make more. There we go. Not exactly a Jared Goff touchdown, but you know what we can do? We can all celebrate this opportunity that we got the score here. And let's see if I can have some other good ones here. Let's see, you know what? But let's not, I don't know, man. Let's not get too excited. Let's all just kind of calm down a little bit. A lot of game left to play. Let's take care of these guys. Oh man. Let's see. There's no sad fans here. No, you're only sad that you got to go through this commercial break. And you know what? I've said it before. I'm going to say it again. I think we'll be seeing this guy again sooner versus later, which would lead to a special Lions Talk Live report the day he gets announced to return. And I don't know, trying to think if I can Scooby-Doo my way. The day he gets announced to return, I'll say just do it and have probably a do on air. But as you guys all know, my mom's out there hustling for news for you guys. So let's enjoy it. Lions taking an early lead. Let's see what the defense can do now. Good job, Monty. 100%, Detroit D. 100%. Let's keep this going. Phil, yes, play the guitar on the breaks. Man, I'd have to bring it on up here and get something all set up there. Let's see, Great Lakes, the first place Lions, he says that will never get old. No, you are correct with that. Jeffrey, Oakland, good call. I'm down with that. Let's see, Day, yes, just do it. 100%. All right, trying to get through you guys' comments here. Trim Reaver, laughing out loud, can't wait. I think he will be back for the last game of the regular season. You know, and I know we're talking about the pregame. Press my buttons, okay? Hey, who knows, man, what's going to happen? But he's already been healing for a month now. So let's do the math. 2 months, be right around the end of this month, if I'm not doing it wrong in my head. And then, the third month would be right around the end of December. So is it possible he's back by January? Yeah, I think it's possible. But again, everybody heals differently. Let's see. I wouldn't know, Coach. I love it. Keep up the graphics. You're the best coach. Hey, thanks for that. Woo! And yes, in case you guys are wondering, tomorrow starts off tryouts for the team I'm currently coaching, and the kids are pretty stoked about it. I know it's going to be 2 hours and 45 minutes of opportunity to grow and learn to start our week or season. Doug, if we get a few TDs up, I'd be okay. It will be Katie bar the door. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Robert, everyone but you, Kittle. There you go. Yeah. I love that commercial, by the way. Flathead, NFC North defending champs will never get old. No, you are not wrong with that, my friend. Detroit D secondary should get a few picks today. I'm hoping so, man, especially if you can build that lead, force them to not be as balanced on the offense, the Jags on the offense. Let's flip and go. I like the way you're thinking. Let's see. They spell check it gets me all the time, man. All the time. Troy D, and I hope Arnold can get a pick so fans can get off his back. Yeah, I think he's doing very, very well for a rookie. Yeah, but I also get it, man. Fans, we sometimes forget ourselves and forget that he's playing a dang tough spot. Mama's got to be happy. I think so. Yeah, and she'll be real happy watching the game with me on Thanksgiving Day. Let's see. Great Lakes getting through a very tough part of the schedule without Hutch was huge. I think you're spot on with that. All right, let's get back to the game. I'll get back to you guys in a minute. Woo! And go with that, Jason. All right, there was the kickoff. It is a touchback in the end zone. Salute to service there from the Detroit Lions. And hey, yeah, they're talking about how the Lions worked on the home of a disabled veteran. I'm all for that, man. Vets, law enforcement, first responders, and they just don't get enough attention, in my opinion. All right, getting back to the game, though. All right, Lions, it is 1st and 10. Let's see what the D can do here. All right, we got a shotgun formation. Let's see, one high, motioning to the low side with the other low. Got the split backfield, going to do a play action pass. Little bit of pressure from number 99, and Brian Branch lays the boom on him, but he held on for the catch. Branch got a big boom, but Ingram got the first down catch. No, they're saying a gain of 9. Apologies. But Z Smith was out there. Z Smith didn't get in there, but hey, Jags are coming out. They're doing some things, and Ingram, he's probably going to feel that one tomorrow. Branch, that's a legal hit. That's right in the side of the body there. Not a head, not a shoulder, nothing like that. Ingram is on the sideline taking that helmet off. Those rims are going to be tenderized come tomorrow. 2nd and 1. Lions got everybody up. Jags going to try to run on it. They're going to get out wide, and they are not getting the first down. Held to no gain as Kirby Joseph comes in, wraps him up down low. Got to love it. Got to love it. All right, 3rd and 1. You hear the bell ringing. Let's see. Responding here. All right, there we go. Nice wrap up there by Kirby Joseph. Takes him down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Let's see what the Lions can do here. One of their O-line is out. It might be. I'm not 100% sure. Garland, let's go. I agree. Exclamation point. Yep, Morris. I see him now on the sideline. 3rd and 1. Shotgun formation. 1 high, 3 low. It is going to be a run play up the middle, and he is going to lose about 2 yards. And Thor drops the hammer as the Lions defense drops the hammer on the Jaguars offense, forcing is it really 4th and 2? I would say 4th and 3. But, hey, who cares? Let's see what they do. If I'm the Jags, I'm going for it because you know what? Who cares? I mean, you're fighting for your lives. Looks like they got their punter out there, though. But, man, I don't know. It's probably all right. Wouldn't do well in the NFL because, given your record, given the fact that people are talking about you getting fired, I'm saying the heck with it, man. We're going to roll the dice. We're going to go, try to roll the hard 6 every time. All right, they do, in fact, punt it. It is up there. It is out there. It is a heck of a punt there. And Raymond's going to catch it at about the 7-yard line. He did not single a fair catch. Thomas wrapped him up real quick. And, hey, just be glad he held on to the ball. Great coverage by the Jags there. I'm going to give them props where the props are due. All right, let's get back over to you guys, Do Crew. Phil Anzalone makes great plays, replay pictures. There you go. Boom, says Phil. All right, Flathead. It's just great coaching by AG. Coaching situations like red zone and third down, that's where you win games. I agree with that. Bo Anzalone will not be denied. Correct defense, says Jason. Garland, let's go. Okay, all caught up that way. All right, Doug, there is no hesitancy to hit 100%. Go out there and get them. You can't worry about it. Can't think about it. Great legs. Ouch. Yeah, I would concur. Robert, Jason, don't forget to dust off the tree of destiny. Yeah, I think Jason's, he sent me a couple texts about it. So when we get to that point, we will have a live unveil of the tree of destiny. We are in commercial break here. All right, third down stop. Yep, Alex Anzalone, the Detroit Lions PR department is tweeting about. All right, so let's, while we're in commercial, I tell you what I'll do. I'll bring up the NFL scoreboard. All right, Do Crew, let's see what's going on across the National Football League. All right, settings I'm going to present NFL scores. All right, man, no updates yet? That's weird. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I guess they haven't updated the NFL site as of yet with some of the early scores. But, man, they should have it up by now. But here's what it is. ESPN, let's see what the ESPN.com. Excuse me. All right, let's see if we can get the live cast up here for the game or the game cast, whatever you call it. Never really have a whole lot of luck with it, though. All right, live on CBS. Yes, it is live on CBS. All right, get the drive chart maybe going. All right, Lions going to have a bit of a drive here. Yeah, I don't know. There's really got to be a better way to do this, but I ain't going to worry about it right now. All right, well, so much for that. All right, score, it is 7-3. Lions in the lead and have the ball, but at their own 6-7 yard line. Nice. I mean, really give the Jags a lot of credit for that punt and then the coverage. Detroit defense is improving every week. I agree with that. And imagine what it'll be like if we do get Mosley back, Broderick Martin back. So many, I get Broderick Martin's a bit of an unknown factor, but I'm guessing if they activate him, they feel like he's going to help. And then also, could Derek Barnes come back? Could Ife Melifano, who I guess damaged one of his fingers or something like that. Anyways, let's get back to the game, though. 1st and 10, 7-3 Detroit. Goff under center, and the Lions at the roughly 7-yard line. All right, Goff drops back. He's got a man open. He's got it underneath for about a 5, maybe 5.5 yard gain, and that is going to be Timmy Patrick. All right, to about the 11-yard line they go. 5 interceptions in a win since 91. Tony Romo did it in 07. Matt Ryan did it in 2012. I'm really getting tired of the 5 interception stuff. And then, of course, Jared Goff last week. All right, Lions another run. This one had to go out wide for Gibbs. Gibbs does cut it out. He gets around, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards. That's going to set up about a 3rd, and we'll say 3. Gibbs is going to come out as he took a pretty good shot on that one. 3rd and 3 it is, 2:14 and ticking in the first quarter. Unlikely win last week versus Houston. 5 interceptions thrown, most in Detroit by Detroit in a win since 53. -3 turnover ratio, worst by Detroit on road since 89. All right, getting back to this game, though. All right, 3rd and 3. Lions, man, it would be great to go down and get another score here. Goff takes it out of a shotgun. He's got a man underneath. He's got Amon-Ra St. Brown, who tiptoes his way out of bounds. And, hey, St. Brown gets them a first down. All right. No worries, man. Iffy Barnes, yeah, I'm hoping. Is JMO playing? To be honest, I don't know if I've seen him yet. But, yeah, I'm not 100% sure. What happened to Gibbs? He took a shot on when he kicked that run out wide. He did take a little bit of one. Yep, I see Jameson Williams at the top of your screen out of the shotgun formation. Too high, too low. One man in motion. And he goes to the high side. And Goff's going to do the right thing and just dirt it. It was a setup screen, and they were all over it. So the Jags, hey, they read it well. So good move by Goff to just say, hey, let's move on to the next play. All right. 1:18 to go. It is 2nd and 10. And yes, Jameson Williams is out there. Just not involved as of yet. See, Flathead, Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to be open all day. Maybe. Detroit D, yes. And Timothy. All right. Under center is Goff. He sends right in motion. Play action pass again. Throwing it downfield to Amon-Ra St. Brown again. Another first down, Detroit. And you know what? St. Brown has a bit of a convulsion. He points which way the lines are going. It is his first down. 1 minute to go in the first quarter. I'm about a 14. Let's see if I do my math right here. We'll go 16-yard gain if I got it right. Good advantage for a replay. Detroit D, let's go. Phil, how was your Italian food? To be honest, man, it wasn't bad, but we had to wait like an hour and a half just to get the food because that place was packed. All right, 2 high, 1 low with a tight end on the low and 1 running back. It is Gibbs. They're going to do a pull play for Gibbs. Gibbs is going to be wrapped up pretty quick here for about maybe a yard gain there. So it is 2nd and 9, 32 ticks left in the first quarter. Lions could go down here and take a score. Man, you really start pacing and putting yourself in a good position here. You're at the 38-yard line, though. Your own 38-yard line. Another strong formation, 1 high, 2 low. Gibbs behind you. Jameson Williams in motion. They're going to pitch it out to Gibbs, who's going to cut it back inside. He's going to make 1 man miss. Now a 2nd man miss. Now he's going to hit the spin move. Now he's going to keep going and go for, say he's about a half yard to a yard short of the line of gain of first down. So, hey, that will end the first quarter. Lions on the move. 7-3 is your lead. And Jameson Williams, man, looking like a video game player there. He dips inside. He dips outside. He hits the 0 button for the spin. Powers forward for about 2 more yards and comes up about 1 yard short of the first down. Commercial break is in effect from NFL Network. Commercial break in progress from NFL Plus. All right, there you go. Hatman, Gibbs, the pinball wizard, you're not wrong there, man. Jason, running like a man possessed? Yes, he does. Bo, I'm not going to laugh. I'm not going to laugh. I'm not going to laugh. Fair enough, my friend. Detroit D, let's go Titans. All right, yeah, let's see if I can see if they got any more, let's see, scores up there today. NFL scores today. All right, fine. We got some scores. All right, so for those who are not looking at your phones or whatever, let's bring it up on the screen. The Rams are down 7-0 to the Patriots. Steelers are up 3-0 over the Ravens. Colts are up 3-0 over the Jets. Jets. Apparently no update or no game. Maybe a weather delay or something. But something's going on in Miami where we have no score, not even showing how much time is left in the first quarter. 52 seconds left in the first quarter, and the Packers are up over the Bears 7-3. Saints are leading the Browns 7-0. Vikings and Titans are, well, all right, or I changed this. All right, Titans are up 3-0 with 4:08 to go over the Vikings. Well, and then, of course, the Lions game. Everything else is a 4:05 or later start, so, hey, you're up to speed there. All right, I'll come back to that later. Bo, man, you're laughing about something. All right. Day, JMO hit the spin move and juke buttons there. You okay? Let's see. Hetman, Gibbs, yep. All right. I'm all caught up that way. All right. So, hey, let's see what the Lions can do here after this commercial break. Give me just a second. I'm going to go hit the loo. All right, talk about timing. All right, CBS is back from the commercial, and you got the FBIs up on the screen there. All right, Dan, you're the man? No, you're the man. We're all, we're the Duke Crew, so I'm down with that. All right, here we go. Back to it. 3rd and 1, strong formation. They're going to play action pass, and Goff is going to take a deep shot right off the hands of Jameson Williams. Had in his hands, but could not reel it in. All right, let's see what the Lions look to do here. 4th and 1, and the Jags cornerback must have done something. He's down on a knee, but 4th and 1. Jags guy hurt. Yep, Jeopardy theme song. I'm down with that. Gibbs tapping the B button repeatedly there. They did. The 0 button, I like to call it. But Jameson Williams, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it would not have been an easy catch, but it happens. Yeah, and Jags player's left arm, hand, kind of gets rolled on by Jameson Williams there. Ooh, and then caught and pinned a little bit. Ooh, probably got strained a little bit, would be my guess. Darby. And Darby's got some wheels, too. I used to like him back in the day. He's got a lot of wheels there. All right, what do Lions do here on 4th and 1? You punting? You going for it? Me? I'm going for it. But, again, I'm not coaching at that level. All right, what are you doing? Come on now. Speed it up here. Drag them off the field. All right, here we go. I'm guessing we're going for it. All right, Goff under center, just shy of the 50. They're at the 46-yard line, and they've got everybody up in line. They're just going to power it forward. They're going to do, I guess, the Motor City push. How about that? Lions pick up about 3 yards there. That's an impressive move by the Lions offensive line as they just steamrolled the Jags defensive line. And I was not anticipating a quarterback sneak, but Goff found a hole, and he fell forward. That's good on Goff there, good on the offensive line. Probably not many people had that one picked on the bingo card. First down, Lions, 1st and 10, starting the second quarter, and they are going to play action pass again, another pass, and this time to a wide open Jameson Williams. He's at the 40, he's at the 35, he's at the 29, down to about the 27-yard line. Way to come right back to Jameson Williams, not let him sit there and think about it. I love the move from a coaching standpoint, and Williams picks up about a 20-plus yard gain. Let's see. There's 5, there's 10, there's 15, there's 20. We'll say about a 23-yard gain. And again, I don't have a spotter, so I'm just doing the best I can here with the help of the replay. All right. Hey, he even did a little shoulder shake there. I like it. I love that from a coaching standpoint. Going right back to him, though. All right, strong formation here. 2 high, 1 low, 1 running back behind. It's going to be a handoff to Gibbs. Gibbs is going to make one guy miss. He's going to make a second guy miss. He's gone. He's gone all the way. He's down to about the 4.5-yard line. So about a 24-yard pickup there, and Khalif Raymond did set a nice block there. Give credit to the Lions offensive line. Taylor Decker sealed the edge, and I think it was Brock Wright. No, Decker sealed the edge, and then Gibbs, he makes 2 guys miss. He outruns with about 3 or 4 other guys. 1 man to beat. Otherwise, he would have been in the end zone. And I don't care that it was Savage, perhaps related to Jen, but at any rate, give me 1st and goal for the Detroit Lions, and already I think you're starting to see some signs of the Jags' energy level starting to decline. 13-15 left in the second quarter. Gibbs is in there. The Lions are at the 4-yard line. Strong formation. Goff's going to hand it off to Gibbs again. He's going to make 1 man miss. He's going to make a second man miss, but brought down at about the 1.5-yard line. Could the Lions have another running back get a score here? We'll find out. Dave Montgomery got the first one. Can Gibbs get the second one? Lions offensive line, I mean, I'm guessing they took some things to heart after last week's performance, because so far today, man, other than one play where Walker beat Decker on an inside move, they've looked very powerful and very assertive. Mac Jones massaging his gum on the sideline. Lions are about 2 yards away from getting another score. Man in motion is Brock Wright. Goff's going to hand it off to Gibbs, who spins out of 1. He's going to use the burst button outside and walk into the end zone. Initially stuffed at the line of scrimmage. He hit the 0 button, the spin move button on your Madden game, and he got outside and nobody could catch him. Lions are in the end zone. Gibbs in for the touchdown, and I really need a Gibbs pop up here because apparently he's going to score. But you know what I got? I got this right here. All right. It's not quite the same, but hey, just have a little fun with it. All right. So, hey, Gibby, baby. All right, into the end zone. Lions extra point away from taking a 14-3 lead over the Jags, and I'm guessing some of the Jags coaching staff, this thing continues in halftime. They might be updating their LinkedIn accounts. All right, 7 rushes on that one. You wanted a running game, you got a running game in Detroit, and just like that, it is 14-3 with 12:26 to go. Both Lions starting running backs have found the end zone early in this one, and you know what? Speed kills, baby. That's what I got to say about that. All right, let's get that pop up off the screen there, and let's get back over to the new crew here. JDC, Detroit Lions, quote, Stormfront. It is, man. The Thunder and Lightning are going crazy out there. Jason, this is the start we expected. Strong, exclamation point. I'm down with that. Timothy, Detroit, do. So you do what you do when you do. So we see you do everything you do for the Duke crew. I'll go with all of that. How about that? I'll just shake my head and say yes. See, Detroit D, yeah, baby, give me 100%, man. Hey, he is. I love the fact that both these guys are different. They're supportive of each other. Man, it's just a great backfield. And I would like to see maybe let's get a big enough lead where we see Sion Baki out there a little bit more. Craig Reynolds get out there more. Let's not forget about him and see some other guys get some runs. So hopefully we do have that kind of lead maybe in the fourth quarter. Robert, this is a definition of destiny. I'm definitely down with that. Let's see, Berg time. Gibbs is insane. Woo! And that's right. You are a man on the field here today. That is correct. So hopefully having a great time. Chris, woo, brother, 100%. Doobie-doobie-doo. I like the way you're thinking there, Phil. And yes, I see the Blue Man Group stuff there. They really were a pretty good group to check out. So I was impressed with them. Let's see, Matt, what do you have? Gibbs is looking more and more like Barry every day. Yep, they do have some similarities for sure, my friend. Jason, and we get the ball at the half. You're not wrong about that. You are correct on that. All right, let's see. Strong, we expect. Yep. Got that one. Off to a great start, said Wayne. Let's see. Great legs. Weird thing to notice, maybe, but Gibbs changed his shoes, white color, lucky shoes. Maybe. It could be. Maybe the tread blew out in the other ones. Who knows? Bada bing, bada boom, 100%. Now you're talking my kind of language. Wayne, off to a great start. You hard to complain with this, 100%. Gibbs did his Barry Sanders impression. He did, man. Very similar. Different, but similar, 100%. Bo, help me, Mr. Wizard. Exclamation point. I don't want to be here no more. Hey, fair enough. Let's see. Robert TD Gibbs. Gibbs, there you go. All right, all caught up there. Yes, now let's see what all we can do the rest of the way. Timothy, go D. Bless 313. Yeah, bless the Detroit area indeed. Chris, do you think Hutch will be back this year? I do. And not to make an episode out of it, but I do believe that based on what we saw yesterday, what you've seen today, I mean, the average bone, in my opinion, it's just my opinion. I'm not a medical doctor. I mean, it's regrown for a break. It's probably regrown in a month and a half. Right around in that kind of range. As far as getting the strength back and everything, and the confidence back, probably about 2 months. So we'll just say 3.5 months he's back. To me, I think because he's got every nutritional advantage, youth advantage, medical staff advantage, I do think you'll probably see him back late December, early January. That's my opinion. Plus, let's not forget, he wants to be back. He wants to be a part of this. That's my opinion. And as long as the medical staff, the trained, qualified people in this area can say, hey, he's got no real risk of injuring it or re-injuring it, then go ahead and let him play. It's no different than any other athlete. You can say, hey, have him wait till next year, but it's football. You can get hurt at any time, unfortunately. They said about 4 months, yeah. And I think he'll be back around, just say somewhere in January. Alino, 32-12, I'll take that. Phil, Jen Savage for Surgeon General and talk show host might be just that. All right, getting back to the game. 1st and 10. Jags have it at the 30-yard line. Too high. Too tight ends low. Man in motion to the low side of the screen. Mac Jones under center. Lions got 8 guys up into the box. Now drift 1 up high. Now Kirby Joseph comes back up the line, making a check adjustment, a line adjustment for the defense. There's a run up the middle. Etienne is going to get about, we'll say 2 yards, maybe 2 yards. There's that crazy dude, Pat O'Connor. Don't know a ton about him, but you know what? The guy has been productive, and hey, there's Malcolm Rodriguez. And it's good to see him back out there. That Lions linebacker rotation, and you get Rodrigo out there, it's getting deeper and deeper. All right, 2nd and 9. Total yards, 158 for the Lions, 38 for the Jags. You have a 14-3 lead for the Lions. Mac Jones in a shotgun, 1 high, 1 low, making an adjustment, but he's getting some help from the sideline, and I think they're calling a timeout. Yes, the Jags didn't like something. Mac Jones didn't like something even more, and the Jags are going to call a timeout. That will be their first of the opening half. So back in 30 seconds or roughly thereabouts from CBS. Let's get back over to you guys. O'Connor has a motor. Yeah, he seems like, I mean, I don't know what's going to happen when they bring everybody back or they get everybody back. But right now, he's playing his tail off. Even if he's not here, say, a month or two from now, he's put some pretty good tape out there. I don't know if he will or won't be here. I'm not here to debate that. I just think he's going to, he's helping his NFL career. Let's see, is it Hooker time yet? Not yet, my friend. A flathead Pat O'Connor wants his job. Well, he does indeed, my friend. Phil, I believe Hutch got stem cell therapy too. Could be. And don't forget with his father's training and profession, I'm sure that's aiding things as well. All right, let's get back to the game here. 2nd and 9, 11:48 to go in the second quarter. It is 14-3, the Lions in the lead. Shotgun formation, and he got whistles and flags, and Jags came out and had a false start. Twin backfield, so for those who don't know, twin backfield just means you got two running backs in the backfield. In this case, out of the shotgun formation, one to both sides. Great to run wheel routes or things in the flat, especially against a over-pursuing D. But, hey, it's going to be a little bit harder now for the Jags. On it's going to be 2nd and 14. All right. Let's see what Jags look to do here. You got to show me something on the screen instead of showing the coaches all the time. All right. Jones in an empty backfield look. 3 low, 1 high. Lions and man-to-man across the board. 2 high safeties. Mac Jones in the backfield by himself. Lions have no blitz going on. They're going to throw it isolated one-on-one to the outside. You know what? It's out of bounds. Terrion Arnold asks him how he likes that pass. That's going to have to be tall. They are talking to each other in the cornerback. Hey, one thing I'll say for Arnold, he doesn't lack confidence. And that was my big worry with Jeff Okudah when he got off to the bad start in his rookie career. I just never thought he had the personality to overcome that. I'm not worried about that with Terrion Arnold. Although I'll still say this day, I think Jeff Okudah could have been a very good safety. But irregardless of ancient history, it is 11:44 to go. It is 3rd and 14. Jones in a shotgun formation. He's got 3 low, 1 high. Lions bring some heat. It is a dump off underneath. And you know what? That's not going anywhere. In fact, they're going to lose yards as Robinson. People have been on him sometimes. He either makes plays or he doesn't make plays. That was a play, and it was a good one. And that's going to be a loss of about 2 yards. And anyway, Meek Robinson, good for him. Clearly, he is not hurt. Soft coverage from the Lions, and they came underneath. The pressure came right away. Of course, it was a screen pass. You were trying to bait the pressure. Meek blowing up the play, he did. He dropped the boom there, Robert. You are correct. Jason sniffed it out. Yes, he did. He was all over it. Let's see. Michigan man Z gets a sack in this series. Let's hope so. Might have to be the next series, though, because they're going to punt it away on 4th and 16. And the punt is up there, and it's, again, another real good punt. He's going to catch it about the 21-yard line. He makes the first guy miss. He's at the 25. He's cutting it back. He's at the 30. He's going to throw him down. We'll say the 35-yard line. So about a 10 to 15-yard return there. I don't remember where he caught it at. I want to say the 20. So we'll say 15. All right, Lions get the ball back. Let's see if they can further to distance themselves from the Jaguars. Great Lakes, this team has grit, depth, and character. A combination tough to beat. You know, and we keep talking about, but since it's commercial break, let's Scooby-Doo this. I mean, I get we've got some real good depth here, but if Emmanuel Mosley comes back and you feel he's clearly an upgrade over somebody else who's currently on the roster, you just got deeper there. If Broderick Martin is the same, you just got deeper there. John Kaminsky, if he comes back, and I do think he'll be somebody who'll be back middle December, late December. Does he help out? If he do, this team keeps getting deeper and deeper. And we haven't even mentioned Ife Melifanu. If he really does come back from Achilles injury, non-surgical, so he obviously didn't rupture it, but he did something significant to it. He comes back. Man, that safety room keeps getting deeper. Lions got some real good young talent on here. So whoever gets let go, if they decide to go with some of those guys, you're going to have other teams jumping all over them in a heartbeat. So this is a very deep Lions team. Offense, defense, across the board. And then, obviously, the coup de grace would be if Aiden Hutchinson really does pull off the comeback and he can be effective, man, that front defensive line for Detroit, along with the depth in the secondary, the linebacker room. I mean, we're talking about Rodrigo. Rodrigo's a depth piece, but he's a depth piece that can play. And then you just talk about so many. Oops, I guess I could turn my phone off there. You got so much depth across the board on the defensive side. It would be really exciting, I'm guessing, for anybody who's a Lions fan to watch this play out and while still developing things. And we talked about the inactives today. You look at Sorsdale. You look at Giovanni Manu, Christian Mahogany. These guys, I think, they're all being protected for a reason because they know if they put them on the practice squad or something like that, these guys would be gone on our team in a New York minute. So I think the Lions just across the board just have a lot going for them. All right, see, Jeffrey, Jason, how old, if you don't mind? We'll find out. Let's see, Mutzgart, D-backs blowing people up today. Yes, they are. Go Leaf. Oh, he's going 100%. Let's see, get back to the bottom part of this team has grit, depth, and character. Yep, okay, got that one. Jeff R., okay. Flathead, ex-Lion, Anthony Pitt. There you go. Waylon, speaking of cornerback confidence, I credit Rashid Matthews helping Slay. Yeah, a good call there. Who was ripped up as a rookie, but learned from a great veteran. AG, being a former cornerback, probably helps these youngsters. I agree with that, 100% there. I'd say the Lions are blowing people up behind the line. They are. All right, let's get back to the game. Shotgun formation for Goff. He's got too high. Gibbs leaking out on the side. It's going to throw it underneath, and they're going to flip it to Jamison Williams. Not going to be a touchdown play, but it's going to be about an 11-yard gain as they were trying to run the hook and lateral. And, man, they were one guy on the edge from taking that to the house on the Jags. Good for the Lions using a little trickeration. We might be there already. And, hey, Amon-Ra St. Brown picking up stats wherever he can. Yeah, he literally, if that guy doesn't get the edge there, I think Jamison Williams probably outruns the next guy who's maybe had the angle on him, but that's going to be a problem for the teams. All right, Goff under center, 2 high, 1 low, twin backfield. They're going to hand it off. It is a run play. It is Dave Montgomery who's just rumbling, bumbling, and stumbling for a first down. And again, the Jags look like they had some energy early, but I do think unless the Lions do something to hurt themselves, the Jags look like they are losing energy in a hurry. And there are 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. The Lions are also going a little bit faster to the line of scrimmage. They're not giving the Jags a lot of time to sub and make adjustments, and I'm all for it. Also giving the other teams something to think about. All right, Jamison Williams in motion to the high side. They're going to hand it off again to Dave Montgomery. He's got another hole, and it's not a first down, but it is about a 9-yard run. Lions offensive line taking over. The run blocking is good. Jags are in a real bad way, and Walker's probably wishing he got traded to Detroit right about now. Get Lions in hurry up here. They're not letting you breathe. I love it, man. I love the aggression here. Don't let people sub. All right, so you got 2 high, 1 low, 1 running back behind. Again, another run, and it's going to be another first down to Detroit. Not a huge run here, but about a 5-yard run, and then somebody threw down somebody there. Keep it going, and again, I'd go right to the line. If you guys remember the, what do they call it? The Buffalo Bills, the K-gun, where they, I'll never forget when they ran that against the Oakland Raiders, and Howie Long was still with the Raiders. And Long was spent by halftime. He would talk about it that we just couldn't keep up. We had no kind of conditioning for this. And if I'm the Lions, I would consider something like that at times. All right, at the 30-yard line, twin backfield, 2 high, 1 low wide receivers. And let's see what the Lions do here. Goff sends a man in motion. He's going to play action pass. He's got a shot underneath. Was it caught by Amon-Ra St. Brown? They're saying he was caught. It was a low pass by Goff. Goff maybe threw it down low to keep him from getting hit as he's trying to protect his receiver there. Or it could be it was just a little bit low of a pass. But, hey, St. Brown picked it up, caught it, and brought it on in. Nice game there. And another Detroit Lions first down. Good job there. Nice catch there. Way to bring it in and way to roll. Tuck and protect the ball. And Tim Patrick just getting some steps in there. Probably Warriors will watch to get some steps in there as he goes down the field. All right, it's all Lions so far. Shotgun formation, 3 high. Goff drops back. He's going to throw it underneath to Dave Montgomery. He's going to shake and bake, take a little bit of a hit there, and get about a 6-yard gain. Just under 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. This thing's all Lions so far. Lions get a score here. Ooh, I think you might see that Lions defense really start to tee off on the Jags. 2nd and 4 to go. Dave Montgomery's in. Gibbs is in, getting a little bit of a breather right next to Sion Vake, who is a great singer, by the way. Strong formation. 1 low, 1 high receiver to split out the tight ends. 1 high, 1 low, 1 running back behind. And they are going to play action pass. He's got a man open over the middle. Instead, Crazy Legs Goff is taking off and slides for the first down. People can say what you want about Jared Goff, but this year he is running more than we've ever seen before. And, to be honest, if you look at his 40-yard dash time back out of college, he's not the slowest quarterback out there. He just doesn't run. And he looks very awkward when he runs. Too many guys in one area if I'm an offensive coordinator. That's too easy on the defense to kind of sniff or defend. One guy can kind of help out with 2. But Goff makes the right read there. And, hey, another thing for teams to worry about. Crazy Legs Goff. I saw that, Coach Rock. I saw that. And Bo. All right, shotgun. They're going to hand it off. It's going to split. Makes two guys miss, and he's in the end zone with a little help from his friend, Penei Sewell. David Montgomery, hey, if you're a fantasy owner, you're loving this guy because he's in the end zone for the second time today, and it is all grid on the screen. Man, the Jags look like a team defeated. Probably not yet, but I'm guessing fourth quarter, it might be indeed Hooker time. Let's see, said Jason time for Vaki. Probably not, man. Too much time left. Just like think about last week, we were down 23-7. Yeah, if you can build a lead in a half, other teams can rally, especially if they get Lady Mo. But we got a Lions touchdown there. And you know what? Jameson Williams, well, he didn't get a touchdown, but, he made a nice catch there. And I get to use some different graphics here. Who knows? Maybe at some point we'll see. Well, we won't see Isaiah Williams. I guess I can take that one off the old screen. We'll delete that one. But I don't know. I'll keep working on some more graphics here. There are no sad fans in Detroit unless you're a fantasy owner and your guy isn't one of the ones scoring here. Because right now all the fans are celebrating in Motown. Let's see if I can throw it in. Maybe we'll get to see another Jake Bates. Ooh, can we see Jake Bates go for the record books here today? Maybe hit a 70-yarder, something like that. Yep. Well, you don't have any special guests here. I need more pop-ups. I'm gonna have to work on some of this stuff here. But whatever it is, it's if you're a Lions fan, you're enjoying this for sure. All right, let's get back to the Duke crew. Bates ties Cam Little in scoring. Could be. Trim Reaper, my 42-10 prediction is looking good, brother. You're not wrong, man. Let's hope we keep scoring though. Man, there's a lot of game left. That's the crazy part. We already got 21. All right, Hookadoo, did I see a piano on his back, Broski? Broski, where have you gone? Let's see, Moonscar, spread the love, Detroit. I'll go with that. Baki time, fourth quarter. I just me, but I'm not pulling anybody out unless we have just a massive lead throughout the third quarter, maybe halfway through the third quarter, later in the third quarter, something like that. But too much game left, and go from there. All right, let's see. Sorry, Easy from Woodward had a message out there. All right, Robert, it takes more than one guy to stop money. You're not wrong, man. And the fact that you get to split this workload with two running backs, and I do think we get further in the season. If there's some games that maybe don't have as much meeting, you can take some more time off them and give it to, Sion Vaki or Craig Reynolds. Man, you could have these guys be real fresh for the playoffs. All right, Bo, Netflix and Vaki are going to get some today, maybe. And yeah, if you guys were watching Fox, their pregame show, they kind of clowned Netflix they were doing an interview. I think it was, what was it? Shaquille O'Neal and Rob Gronkowski, and all it said loading, and yeah, I thought that was well played by them. But Netflix needs some blame for that for sure. Timothy, Hitsville, USA, America's team. I'm down with that. Packers 7-3 over the Bears. Okay, while we got the commercial, let me update. See the scoreboard, NFL scoreboard here. All right, and I'll tell you what. Just so you guys don't have to stare at me all day, I'll even bring it up on the screen. All right, let's see if I can make it a little bit bigger for you all here. All right, let's see. Well, I guess you guys can't really read that not that great. So, all right, getting back to the game real quick, but it is tied. Rams, Patriots. Steelers still up 3-0. All right, and I'll get back to this later. Sorry, I probably should have thought of that a little sooner. You remember Steve Owens? I do. Monty sure makes a mean piano. He does. Trim Reaper, you're a hooker. There you go. Everybody's a hooker. You get a hooker. I get a hooker. Everybody's a hooker. It'll be hooker time, hopefully the fourth quarter. All right, let's get back to the game. Gibbs and Monty on the sideline talking. Both of them look like they're enjoying life at the moment. Why wouldn't you, right? All right. Two guys back there are at 6:39 left to go in the second quarter. Jake Bates, hey, been a big pickup in free agency. We outbid a few teams to get him, and I'm glad he was here. He's paid off massive dividends. And this kick is down in the end zone, so Jags going to bring it out on the touchback. All right, Gibbs and Monty. It's been all ground game for Detroit. Goff has chipped in with some timely completions here and there, but the ground game is wearing down the Jags, I think. And really, Jameson Williams was one missed guy on the edge away from scoring a touchdown. Gibbs also showed off his speed, as well as David Montgomery, some speed and moves. All right, Lions D, what say you? What can we do here? Caleb Williams right now is 6 out of 9 passing for those who want to know. Just saw it flash on the screen. All right, it is going to be a play-action pass. Mac Jones going to throw underneath to a man who's got, we'll say about a 6-yard gain, maybe 7. Depends on where they're going to mark him. Play action pass and first down. If the Lions can hold them to nothing here, and yes, Carlton Davis, for those who don't know, broke his thumb during practice this week. Thankfully, it's on his left hand. That thing is very well protected, you could tell, from the wrap job, and that's probably going to take some time to heal. But I'm glad to see him still on the field. Heavily casted, as it should be, to protect it. All right, here we go. Twin backfield, shotgun formation for the Jags. They're going to hand it off, and it is going to be a first down. Wingo out there, among others. O'Connor, a part of the takedown there. Kai Wingo, man, we haven't talked a ton about him, but he is one of the rookies getting some snaps and some reps there, along with, obviously, Terry and Arnold. Like to see Rakestraw get some this game, too. We'll see what happens. All right, Jaguars offense, 3 first downs so far. Detroit Lions, 3 touchdowns today. Let's see if we can get them off the field, get a turnover here. That would be great. Davis and his Mickey Mouse hand, indeed. 1st and 10, Jags from the 41-yard line. Strong formation, 2 to the low side, 1 man in motion, and it's going to be another play-action pass. Got a little bit of pressure, taking a deep shot, and a deep shot to the official, apparently, because there's nobody within 10 yards. But they got a little bit of pressure on Mac Jones there, and he clearly overthrew his man. See, I think it was Anzalone who got pressure a little bit late. Yep, and also Smith in the middle. Smith was about a half second away from getting a hit there, too. 2nd and 10, Jags. 5:15 to go in the second quarter. Shotgun formation. Sending a man in motion. 2 high, 1 low, 1 running back to his high side. Offensive lineman standing up. Obviously didn't hear the snap count. There are 4, 3, and there's the snap. Lions bring pressure 1-on-1 on the outside, and it is another mistiming there past the sideline and out of bounds. Terry and Arnold, again, being the targeted person. But Mac Jones, he's going to have to be more accurate than that to target somebody. All right, 3rd down, 3rd and 10, 5:10 to go. 21-3, Lions in lead, in case you're just joining us here. Arnold may be in time, yes, indeed, a shutdown cornerback. I'm liking the kid, and I get he's going to make rookie mistakes. He is learning. All right, come on, Lions. Let's see what we do here. Zadarius Smith is out there along with Rodrigo. Can't tell you anything else there. Jones apparently is going to go to the sideline on a timeout, I'm anticipating. And yes, they officially notified there is a timeout for the Jags. All right. See, Z-Boom is coming. I think you are correct, Robert. Maybe the Jags are going to be the first team in Germany. Maybe. Although, I will say this. They're rebuilding the Jags Stadium. So my guess is, along with the owner putting a $1 billion hotel next to it, that the Jags probably aren't leaving anytime soon. See, Flathead, yeah, got that one. My bad. All right, Trim Reaper. Our Lions are built for sustainable success. I agree with that. All right, getting back to the game. It is 3rd and 10. Anzalone, trying to cool himself down. It looks like as he gets a little fresh air on him, and the crowd is standing up in Motown. They are waving the threes, keeping the 3 and out. 3rd down conversions, 1 out of 4 of the Jags. And hey, if I can get a view of the screen, I can tell you what's going on. 3 high, 1 low, receiver shotgun formation. Lions send an extra rusher. They're going to send a deep pass down the sideline and out of bounds again for Mac Jones. If I'm a receiver for the Jags, I got to be a little frustrated here because Mac Jones he's showing you why he got let go by New England. And no disrespect to the guy, but some of these passes, they're just not even close. There's no opportunity for the receiver to even make a play. By the way, in case you're wondering, it was Zadarius Smith on the high side, so against the left tackle, and James Houston on the low side against the left tackle. So I'm going to be paying attention to that more and more as this season progresses. But I do think you're seeing some commentary from the coaching staff that James Houston is starting to reemerge, and they show it to you by what they're putting him into situational-wise. All right, fair catch, wait for it, and it's caught there. It wasn't easy, but Raymond caught it, and Lions are going to get the ball again just shy of the 20 and under 5 minutes to go. All right, they're stepping aside, so I'm getting back to you guys. Let's get back to the NFL scoreboard here. All right, let's see. All right, 5:55 to go, and it is a tie game between the New England Patriots and the Jets. Give the Patriots a lot of credit here. Everybody thought they were going to be trash this year, and hey, they pulled off the win against the Jets. They're at least in the conversation against winning against the Rams here. Ravens are down 6-0 with just under 8 minutes to go in the second quarter against the Steelers. Colts are up 13-0 over the Jets, the Coltergeists. Let's see, Raiders, man, Dolphins are up 10-3 over the Raiders. And yes, Max Crosby does not want to be a part of a rebuild, he said. All right, Packers still up there with a 2-minute warning, 7-3 over the Bears. Let's see, Browns, Saints, it is 14-6. Saints in the lead with 6:50 to go in the second quarter. Let's see. Well, unfortunately for the Titans, Vikings are up 13-3 and with 7:40 to go in the second quarter. And then, of course, our game that you currently are watching, 21-3 over the Jags. The Lions are, that is. All right, enough of that, though. Let's get to the Duke Crew and see what you guys have to say today. One of the other sports channels I found said having the Giants and Jaguars playing in Germany was the worst atrocity that ever happened there. Pretty funny, if a little bit in poor taste. You know, I do get the NFL wants to expand that way, and I do think probably realistically, in my opinion, only in the next decade, maybe decade and a half, I think it's going to be inevitable. You're going to probably have a team over in London or in Europe, probably one in Mexico, and I think you're going to see the NBA follow that way. Major League Baseball, I'm actually surprised they haven't expanded south of the border here, just how prevalent baseball is in some of South America. So anyways, but that's just my opinion. Let's see, do we basically see a Jets season end today? I mean, if you're asking me, man, it's been over for a bit. And if Aaron Rodgers comes back next year, I just don't see it being any different. Unfortunately for him, I think he's struggling with his own mortality. The fact that maybe Father Time came from a little bit sooner than some other quarterbacks. I'd see Giants and Panthers. There you go. Great legs. Tax difference alone could have saved Crosby millions moving to Detroit versus Las Vegas. And sorry, I may have said L.A. earlier. Sorry about that, guys. All right, see, Flathead Lions, no fly zone. So far today, man, it is looking like that. Timothy, fourth and second quarters and third string Hooker score could be. I hope assuming Hooker gets in. All right, getting back to the game. It's going. All right, strong formation. Goff drops back to pass. He's going to drop it underneath the Gibbs, and Gibbs has got a little bit of a hole. He's got 10. He's got it. He's keep running. He's got one man to beat. He beat that man. Now can he make? Oh, from behind. Sorry, guys. He just took it about, we'll say, 60 yards and literally a shoestring tackle away from making a house call there. Gibbs is fast. We all get it. And, yes, great move to get him in the passing game. Dump off pass over the top. And, yes, great block by Jamison Williams. He turns on the corners there. He makes one guy miss. And just 51 Miller just gets a bit of his ankle there. Shotgun formation. They're going to hand it off to Gibbs. Man, I'm surprised they're not giving him a little bit of a rest there. But, hey, it is what it is. Gibbs said, nah, leave me in. I'm good. He gets about 3 yards on that rush, maybe 2. 4:05 left in the second quarter. Lions are all Lions today. 2nd and 8, and Detroit marching. Montgomery said, hey, if you need me, I'm right here. They show him on the sideline, helmets on. Gibbs is still upset that he is literally just a fingertip away from scoring on that touchdown there. Explosive play there for the Lions. All right. Goff under center. Gibbs still in there. Looked like right motion to the high side. Split receivers, one high, one low. And they're going to hand it off again to Gibbs. Gibbs makes a cutback jump. He's going to get back to the line again and nothing more. It's going to set up a 3rd and long. Let's see what they do. All right, they're saying he got a yard there, so 3rd and 7. But if I'm the Lions here, man, you know what? I don't settle for a field goal. I'd probably say, even if we only get 5 or 4 yards here, we're going for it on 4th down. But that's just me. I think, hey, you got the Jags down, beat them down now. But I'm a little bit of a gambler as a coach at times. All right, shotgun formation. Gibbs to Goff's low side. 2 low receivers, 1 high. Goff making an adjustment, makes a line adjustment. Jags showing pressure. They're going to bring 4. Goff underneath for St. Brown, who's going to walk it into the end zone. Hey, you wanted St. Brown to continue that streak? He just did, and now extended that franchise record. What's this? His 8th straight game with a touchdown or 9th straight game, something like that. Whatever it is, he's extending it, and Gibbs has got to be shaking his head. It is the 8th consecutive game with a reception TD. Longest single-season streak in team history. There we go. That's what I was trying to get to. But, yeah, Gibbs has got to be upset, man, because He is literally give the linebacker credit for pursuing and not giving up on the play. But, man, he is literally just a fingertip away from being gone and into the end zone on a 80-yard touchdown catch. All right, just like that, the Lions are up 28-3. Fantasy owners everywhere are loving this, Jazz, as the Lions are just, they are mauling the Jaguars. In the battle of two cats, Lions are eating up the Jaguars. 28-3 with 2:46 to go in the first half. Okay, St. Brown is Trevor Lawrence on a flight back to Florida now. Might be, yeah. The Great Lakes, no dancing around here. Goff had all day to throw. He did, man. Hey, crazy leg. Goff's got the rest of the legs. Bo Sungod has 8 straight touchdown games. He does. Flathead Bates 4, Little 3. All right, we got a battle within the battle. Robert, touchdown St. Brown. You are correct, sir. 100%. I got to get him a pop-up on here, too. Bro, I'm not going to laugh. Well, who am I kidding? Boah. All right. Brian F. Ja was disappointed. He wanted that touch. Yeah. Gibbs had to be, and he knows it, man. He made the cut back, and that's why I think he stayed in and didn't want to go to the sideline. He was hoping to get a break or run or something. All right, I've been hoping they started using Gibbs more as a receiver. Great to see, yeah, and I think you're going to see it. You saw it last week. It was one of the reasons, in my opinion, why we made the comeback. They got him out there on swing passes, etc., and it was very effective. Great Lakes only slowed because he had to change direction. Yeah, he's lightning quick, lightning fast. What do you want to say? It's okay. I still refer to the Chargers as San Diego. Me too, man. They're always, to me, they're always going to be the San Diego Chargers, just like the Raiders are always going to be. I still struggle not to say LA or Oakland Raiders because to me, they always will be that. So, but when you're older and you grew up watching them play there, that's just how it is. Just like the Rams, to me, they're always going to be the St. Louis Rams. Let's see. Robert, watch Gibbs go. He did go. All right, getting back to the bottom of the screen. See, Southwest, 350 to the 3 Lions. It might just be, you know what? Some people are going to love those scores come contract time. Detroit Gibbs shades of Marsh Falk. I think you're spot on, man. They are dang similar. And I think, like we're all kind of saying in the comment section, the more they start developing him as a receiver and getting him involved, that's just going to make it even harder and harder to guard him because you're going to have to commit, let's be fair, you're going to have to commit a safety or corner to him. He's just too explosive for, I would think, any linebacker in the NFL to keep up with in the passing game. Rocky and sit Davis and that broken hand now, maybe, probably at halftime. Davis seems like a warrior. Yeah, I knew what you meant, but with the thumb. But yeah, I would say you're going to see a lot of guys get some opportunities to grow and develop here. Rakestraw among others, and I agree with you. Let them sit. Don't risk doing anything to it. All right, most consecutive games with a touchdown reception. AJ Green, 2012 with 9. Amon-Ra St. Brown this year with 8. Devontae Adams, 2020, also with 8. And then Antonio Brown, 2018 with 8. TJ Houshmandzadeh, who's your mama, also with 8. So, again, I miss that guy. It was awesome calling his games. Jeffrey, watching live, and Dan is a good 30 seconds ahead. Okay, all right. Hey, it happens, man. Every once in a while, that happens. And sorry about being ahead. Can't wait until Money and Gibbs at the same time. We'll probably get some of that. Thumb that in. Yeah, okay, I'm all caught up there. All right. So, Bates kicks it off. It's up there. It's out there. It's out of the back there. So, it's going to be down for a touchback. And, yes, the Jaguars, if you thought they were losing energy, Lions send them in the locker room. All right, if they send them down this way, that's just going to be awesome because the Jags, I'm guessing they're filling out their orders to get somebody to eat before they get back in the team plane heading home. All right, so they're isolating here. Man-to-man across the board. You run everybody out in scatter routes. And, yes, the single high safety, it's just he can't guard the entire field. He had one guy in the low side of the field, and St. Brown obviously went across the grain, the high side. All right, Mac Jones in a not a favorable position here. Shotgun formation, 2 high, 1 low, 1 running back in there. And the quarterback option. And it is an option for sure. And Brian Branch dropped the boom and said, sorry about hitting him. Uh-oh, Lion is down on the sideline. I didn't see what it was, though. It is 2nd and 7. There's Hutchinson showing up in the... There's Hutchinson up in the booth, but yeah, it looked like a Lion went down on the play. Somebody on the sideline. Yeah, they're mentioning some of the Lions' injuries on defense. I don't think there's any chance Davenport comes back, but been wrong before. The fact that you see Hutchinson leg elevated. I mean, they're still working on it. You'd see they got the ice wrap on it, or it could be a stimulator, to be fair, too. He could have electronic stimulator on it to help that bone heal up. And I can't see who the player is down for the Lions. It is Anzalone. Okay. Alex Anzalone down. It looks like he's getting up gingerly, at least sitting up now. He's got his hands down on the ground. He's pushing his way up, and he's holding his hand. That's not good. So let's see. Yeah, just hyperextended it a little bit. So my guess is he'll be okay, but he could miss a game or two. I don't know, unless it got hooked on something. But there doesn't appear to be any contact there. All right, shotgun formation, one high, one low, two tight ends in there, one running back. It is 2nd and 7 for the Jags. And his play action pass, he's got all day to throw. He throws underneath, and he is wrapped up by Neiman. Neiman played well last week, too. He's taking over Anzalone's spot there. So if Anzalone is going to miss a little time, it'll be good to get Neiman in there somewhat, along with Rodrigo, to help fill in that spot. But again, hopefully Anzalone's okay, but my guess is he's done for today. Next man up, 100%. That's all you can do. There's your 2-minute warning, and we've got a commercial break from NFL Plus. So, all right, let's get to you guys. Next man up says Jason Boat, Ben Neiman. Yep. Let's see, Bo, who takes green dot? Well, I think Campbell's got the green dot, but I could be wrong. Maybe I'm wrong with that. Let's see. The trim. Hope Alex is okay. Yeah, my guess is, from looking at it, I can't see if his hand got hooked on anything or whatever, but he probably hyperextended it or whatever. Hutch, it was. Anzalone's hand is hurting. It might be. My guess is hand/wrist area. That's my guess. So eventually, JMO needs to get a touchdown or two. I think he will. You just give it time. Hex, I didn't even know the Chargers were originally in Los Angeles and moved to, San Diego later. Correct. I didn't find that out until they moved back to LA. Correct. Totally missed the third score. It happens, man. It happens. I think Gibbs has 2,000 in him. He might, man. If he got the Lions' share of the snaps, I think he could be that kind of guy. Detroit D, can't wait until Monty and Gibbs at the same time. You'll probably get that sooner versus later. Robert Yankee, 8. Let's see, Flathead, dang, exclamation point. How many linebackers do Lions have that would start on other teams? That's a good question, man. A very good question. Let's see, Great Lakes, Neiman in there again. I like it. More depth. Yes, more depth indeed. Everything is coming together. You got to love it when a plan comes together. All right, Trim Reaper, green dots are generally captain's brother. Correct. Flathead, Bo, Jack usually has a green dot. I agree with that. All right, so hopefully this game we get an update, but my guess is Anzalone's done for the day, although I'm trying to think, was his left hand? I don't know. Maybe it was his right hand. I'm trying to remember the image in my head, but don't remember, and we'll find out. All right, we're in the commercial, so I don't know, but I'm trying to think if he goes out for a game or two. You probably got Jack Campbell, Neiman, and Rodrigo out there would be my guess. And then filling in at times, you've got the Nowitzki. Maybe they bring back the Bo Plan man or something. I don't know. I just didn't see anything, significant happen on that play other than extend it and make contact. And unless it got caught in something and rolled or whatever, I would think it's just, really sprained or something. But, we'll find out. That's total speculation on my behalf. Nathan looked like maybe a shoulder injury. Maybe. Could be. Yeah, maybe hyperextended it on the play. All right, back to the game there. The way he was holding it, it was pretty gingerly, too. Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. Now you point that out. All right, third down, excuse me. And let's see what the Lions do. I think it's 3rd and 4. Mac Jones out of the shotgun. 3rd and 4 it is. At about the 36-yard line, their own. 3 high, 1 low. Lions, no blitz. We got a man underneath, and they group tackle him and keep him short of the line of gain. So the Jags will face about a 4th and 1. Again, if I'm them, I'm going for it. I mean, really, what do you have to lose? I'm surprised they haven't gone for some of these other 4th downs, personally. But, again, they don't ask me. All right, let's see. Nowitzki comes out the field, bringing in other people. My guess is they're going to the bigger lineup. And, yes, indeed, they do. They're going to try to power forward with it. Maybe they do a quarterback sneak, and they do a quarterback sneak. And he's got the first down easily. All right, first down, Jags. 1 minute and 17 seconds to go before halftime. Jags pick up a first down, and they have one timeout left, if I'm not mistaken here. And they're not in a hurry up, it would seem. So maybe they're just resigned to their own fate there. Shotgun formation, 2 low, 1 high. Receivers, 1 running back to the left side. Mac Jones, not much pressure. He's got all day to throw. He does throw, and he's got a big completion for a first down. And yes, Carlton Davis takes him down one-handed and all. 48 seconds and ticking. Let's keep him out of the end zone here. And I hear a lot of whistles being blown. Another injured player for the Lions. And it is Zadarius Smith. Unfortunately. Smith down, yeah. That's the thing. I know a lot of people talk about people getting hurt and, don't bring, Mosley back that he's healed or Hutchinson back. It's football, man. It's the hard part. You can get hurt on any play. And, hopefully he's okay. Don't see him really, maybe just got the wind knocked out of him or something, but we'll find out here. They're going to do a commercial break irregardless. Zaboom is down, it is. Flathead, no. Robert, down. Smith, down. Smith, down is indeed. No, I'll go with that. Jags are fighting like a wounded animal. They are, man. They do have reasons to play for their own, the individual and the coaches. Kind of like a sling would do, might be. Yeah, and we'll find out about him. Hopefully it's nothing big. Hopefully it's nothing big for Z Smith either. But you know what? The Lions have been overcoming defensive injuries all year long. Let's see. Nathan looked like maybe a shoulder injury. Yeah, could be. Bo, I met Neiman on the tackle. Captain Jack had a big opportunity. Agreed. See, Nathan, hopefully Anzalone just dislocated the shoulder and they can put it back in. Yeah, and, just a little bit of rest. Let them have the rest of the day off if they don't need them. Trim River, green dots are generally guessing. Okay, so I'm all caught up that way. Let's see. Crescent Fish elbowed in the ribs. Could be. Yeah, he was kind of looking like he was out of breath, like they had the wind knocked out of him a bit. Thomas, hopefully you can get up on a zone and continue playing. Correct? Yeah, okay, all caught up there. Boom is okay. Yeah, he's standing up on the sideline. See if they show something here. Yeah, he just kind of throws a forearm into the side of his ribs there. Yeah, probably just had the wind knocked out of him a little bit. Looks like he's okay, though. Hopefully we get a good update on Alex Anzalone, too. All right, shotgun formation for the Jags. Too low. Thought I heard a whistle. I did hear a whistle. And, yeah, Lee McNeil's upset because he knows he was about ready to get a sack, maybe even a strip sack on him. 46 seconds to go, though. There's a false start on the Jags, and there's wide receiver Brian Thomas Jr. with a false start. So that will make it a little bit longer for him. And Smith is back out there. All right, 1st and 15. Come on, baby. Let's get an interception here. Pick 6, it would be great. How about a sack? James Houston to the low side of the screen, Zadarius Smith's high side. So this is the 4th time I've counted them having that combo out there. And that's some pass rush there, I would think. All right, here we go. There's some pass rush. James Houston in there, flushes him out, falls down, though. And you know what? Somebody else in just throws it away. The Lions got a little bit of pressure. James Houston, again, not a sack, but he does force Jones out there. This is about the 3rd week in a row. You've seen him starting to look a little bit more and more. He just rips past. Man, he had 2 guys blocking him. He falls down. He can't fall down like that. Zadarius Smith in pursuit overruns a little bit, and Mac Jones, give him credit. He makes the right read there. He just throws away, survives another play. James Houston, just missed it. Houston getting some pressure. He's doing a little bit more and more. All right, from the 40-yard line, shotgun formation, 3 low, 1 high. Lions in man-to-man here. And you see James Houston low in the bottom of the screen. Mac Jones drops back. He throws underneath, wide open guy. And he shakes and bakes, Captain Jack out, and tackled from behind. Couldn't see who got him. It looked like maybe James Houston came up from behind to get him. James Houston, he's showing more and more of that speed, that burst, that flash. And yes, not just because we have the same birthday. I like the guy. All right, shotgun formation, 2 high, 2 low. Quick snap there. Throw underneath, wide open, and 1st down, and he's out of bounds. Ingram got it. 13 seconds left. Jags still have 1 timeout. Can the Lions hold him to a field goal? I find the Jags, I guess I don't want a field goal here. Even if I got to go for it, I'm going for it into the end zone. Lions, you got to use that to your advantage here. All right, come on, guys. He crapped that. I see what you did there, Hardy. Yep. All right. Pistol formation. Mac Jones. Oh boy, running Wildcat here. Trickeration, and they're gonna fake the flip. And you know what? I guess, man, you're the Jags, and all right, we'll see. But 8 seconds left. They got a minimal pickup there, maybe 2-3 yards. What Phil says? What color does brown and blue make? I don't know, man. I don't know. He's beating the crap. Yes, indeed. All right, come on. 2nd and 9. 8 seconds to go. Jags still have a timeout, so they can work any part of the field. Kirby Joseph said no way. And they got a ways to go, man. You got to take some shots at the end zone here, I would think. You just don't have enough time. You're at the, 22, 23-yard line. Shotgun formation, 3 high. Mac Jones takes it. No pressure on him except underneath. And they bring him down, and I'm guessing they're going to use their timeout with 1 second and 2 seconds left. My guess is they'll put a second back on the clock. Big move here. I mean, I don't get that pass pattern because you're just settling for a field goal. And you're down 28-3. A field goal, I just don't think. Yeah. Hey, it's your team, man. Run it how you ever want, Jags. But this entire drive, not much assertiveness whatsoever. If you're gonna miss big. Getting nickeled and dimed to death. In a 28-3, maybe 28-6 halftime. I just don't see how that helps you in any way, shape, or form, unless you feel like you are really going to turn on the Jets offensively next half. You had an opportunity here to get out here and try to get a touchdown. You're settling for a field goal. In my opinion, this is what losing teams do. All right, the field goal's up there. It's out there. It's in there, and it will be 28-6 at the half. All right, guys, give me about 5-10 minutes. Uh-oh. We got a little bit of people talking about people there. Pat O'Connor says my name isn't something else there. It's O'Connor. And there is a flag on the place. But, yeah, and I can see Unzarike is just waving bye to him. But I didn't see what happened. We'll see what the refs say. My field goal's good. $54 on. All right. Well, they did something to Lee McNeil. McNeil didn't like it, obviously. Boy, I guess the Jags want to fire up the Lions. All right. Well, hey, you maybe I don't really see how it's going to impact you because anyways, we'll find out what happens. But all right, guys, give me about 5-10 minutes, and I'll be right back. So I'm gonna mute the mic. Well, yeah, just so you guys can't hear the live cast. But hopefully, I remember to unmic it or mute it. Be right back. All right, and just like that, I'm back. All right, let's bring up the old NFL scoreboard. And the Sporting News is talking all about how Aiden Hutchinson arrived at Ford Field for Lions versus Jags game. Yep, we're going to be inundated with that for a while, I think, during the rest of the season as I'm assuming he wants to come back, but I could be wrong. Maybe he wants to just wait, but is what it is. We're going to get more and more reports on that throughout the game, or throughout the season, I should say. All right, NFL scoreboard survey says, let's bring it back up on the screen for you guys, for the Do Crew. All right. All right, what do we got? Rams now up 14-10 over the Patriots at halftime. Ravens have come back to take a 7-6 lead with 38 seconds to go before half. Let's see. Third quarter, we got Colts 13-7 over the Jets. Raiders are trailing Dolphins 10-6. They're already in the third quarter. Packers are trailing the Bears at the half 10-7. Browns and Saints 14-6. And that's the Saints in the lead. And then Vikings 16-3. Man, the Vikings offense, just, after their hot start, let's see if we can get some stats here as we talk to you guys at the half here. All right, let me pull this up here. If it's going to load at least. All right, I'm just curious here. Game stats. All right. Man, time of possession. Hey, it's actually pretty dang even. I'm surprised by that. Box score. All right, Vikings. Sam Darnold, 12 out of 17. That's not bad. One touchdown, 71. I'm going to round up. 71% passing completion. Titans. Will Levis, 7 out of 14. No turnover, so good for them. All right, well, we're going to be getting back to our game here pretty quick, I would think here. Should be about time. Let's get over to the Do Crew, see what you guys have to say. Bo, the halftime crew for the Verizon halftime report can't even talk about us. Yeah, I was listening a little bit while I was running around getting some stuff done, but it wasn't a ton about us. Hey, and there's the guy I think everybody's wanting to see if he would come out of retirement and be a Detroit Lions. J.J. Watt wearing the shades and all. Dennis says, let's go. I like that. Knowing Aiden's intensity levels, he's probably trying to convince the coaches and training staff to let him get in there. I would agree. Champsy, what do you got? 2025 NFC Championship game. Bears versus Cardinals? All right, maybe, I guess. 2025, yeah. But I don't see. Maybe I'm wrong. Or Lions, excuse me, not Bears. I'm sorry, man. But yeah, Lions versus Cards. That could be something. The Cards are pretty hot right now. Bubba Baker's playing like a defensive player of the year, and we'll see what they do, man. I wouldn't mind that matchup for us, although there would cause some problems. But the Cards, you're right. They're causing a lot of people problems right now. Dennis Hex, yes. Waylon, A-Vape, I think Broski is the Bears' new offense coordinator. Could be, my friend. But who else is ready to get hooked on a feeling? Let's hope this continues so the fourth quarter is all hooker time. Flathead, I don't believe Vegas had Goff projected for 200 yards. Laughing out loud. He did that in the first half. Decker being back is huge. It is, man. And, it's nothing against Dan Skipper, but you could see the first two interceptions, like the first one, the tip pass and everything gets picked off. He has to get rid of that a little bit faster than he wants because Skipper gets beat. And the second one, Skipper flat out gets beat. Goff is getting to release it. I was actually surprised they didn't rule that one a fumble. All right, and no disrespect to Skipper. It's just there's a difference between Taylor Decker and him. So you're spot on with that, Flathead. Both quarterbacks have 13 completions for 205 yards for one. Let's see, and 81 yards for the other. I'll let y'all figure out which quarterback has the yards. So, yeah, 100% with that. A-Vape, whoa, Broski Bear, your Bears are leading at the half 10-7. 100% with that. This 28-6 halftime lead is misleading. It's not even that close. No, but you know what? Lead need to come out there and first drive of this third quarter, extend that lead, really make sure that there's just no chance for them to even think about a comeback. Dan St. Brown got the last touchdown. He did, indeed. He did. Jeffrey, who scored third touchdown? Yeah, missed it. Yeah, St. Brown. Phil, please give J-Mo a touchdown. He nearly had it, man. If that guy loses the edge, on the hook and ladder to him, then yeah, he would have been gone. But for the Jags, I guess you're happy that he did set the edge or keep the edge. Flathead Jags coach said the only way to stop the Lions offense is for the Jags offense to have the ball. That's probably a great quote there, because you can't have it if we got it. Trim Reaper, good first half, boys! Exclamation point! Woo! I'll go with that. Oh yeah, smash that like button, everyone. Yeah, if you guys can you got a half second of time, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, as you guys know. And just for you guys, I'll give you a 1, 2, 3. All right, sorry about that. I had to hit a button. The sound controls for me are down below, and every once in a while, if I don't have any noise going on the computer, it shuts the noise off, which probably for halftime it did. All right, let's see, where would I leave off? Okay, Great Lakes, according to the NFL anyways, all right. Vapor allowed a field goal and scored 3 more touchdowns, and I'll be right. Hey, you will be. All right, there you go. Great Lakes, I'm sure, will get fined appropriately, probably. Both AG and BG are full speed ahead. They are. They're doing a great job. The teams are just wishing each other a happy halftime. Maybe, man. Maybe. Yeah, it'd be interesting to find out what that was about, but didn't see it. Bo Aleem, there you go. Aleem the Dream. The Trim Reaper, I'm digging O'Connor. He's a Michigan boy, I believe. I'm not, that part I don't know. Bo, I can't wait to see what the All 22 Films has to say about Z in Houston. Yeah, hopefully we get some more pressure on him. All right, so they're coming out and they're talking the announcers for this game, so we'll be back to the field momentarily. Phil, there goes the bet. All right, it happens, man. Bets, this is why I don't bet. Flathead, I would sit Zadarius Smith in the second half. Could be. We'll see what they do. All right, Pride of Detroit, first half. David Montgomery, 51 yards rushing, 11 yards receiving, 2 rushing scores. Gibbs, 42 yards rushing yards, 52 receiving yards, a touchdown. All right, getting back to it, and there's the kick. And they do get into the back of the end zone, so it is going to come on out. So, hey, that penalty, I guess you could say at half, really didn't hurt the Lions at all. They're still going to get the ball at the 30. All right, come on now. Let's go out there and score. Talking to Dan Campbell. Campbell all smiles. I don't like that as a coach, man. I ain't smiling until after the game because that's when the pressure's released for that game. Detroit scored on first 4 possessions as they interviewed Detroit Lions coach Dan Campbell. Yep, and I did unmute the mic, so had to make sure of that. Just hit me. All right, let's see what they do offensively. I want to see some trickeration, force teams to prepare for things, not necessarily. All right, we're getting at the 20-yard line, I guess. Maybe because of the penalty? I don't know. All right, it's empty backfield for Goff. He's dropping back. He's crazy legs Goff. He's taking off another slide, and he's going to pick up 5 yards. He is looking a lot more nimble. So, I mean, that explosion there for him, I mean, he might as well have been Michael Vick because he's not normally that quick to run. Goff had 20 yards rushing for 80K. There you go. Crazy legs. Yes, indeed, indeed. All right, let's see what we do. We got a under center is Goff. Montgomery in the lone running back. 2 high, 1 low. Now motioning J-Mo to the low. Goff drops back. He's going to throw it to Jameson. Williams got it. Trying to make one guy miss. Hits the 0 button and spins backwards. I think he's got the first down, but it's going to come down to where they mark him. He was trying to make some stuff happen there. Second move, he might have lost first down, but let's see what they say here. On the board, they still have first down, but we'll see here. All right, let's see. All right, yep, we got the first down, loses the first down. I don't know. I would say that he lost the first down, but they're going to say it is a first down, so I guess they're not worried about it. Shotgun formation, 2 high, 1 low, running back to his side. Goff making a slight adjustment, 3, 2, 1, and they get off just in time, hand it off to Dave Montgomery. Montgomery up the middle, dives through defenders for about a 6-yard gain. 13:33 to go in the third quarter, and in case you're just joining us, it's been all Lions. And even Jared Goff is out there rumbling, bumbling, and scrambling for yards. Montgomery, 9 rushes for 57 yards and 2 scores. Could the Lions get 2 people into 100 yards rushing? Maybe even 3 with Jared Goff if he can break a big one. All right, strong formation, 2 tight ends in, 2 receivers down low. You still have Montgomery in. Jags have 10 guys up in the box. Goff drops back to pass. He steps up in the pocket, and he slings it over to Jameson Williams. Jameson Williams is going to run for a real long ways here, and I think he's going to score. He's going to tiptoe and dance into the end zone with a little bit of a dive. He got one block downfield, and that's really all he needed. Jared Goff is having a day, and hey, Jameson Williams is having a day too, putting on a little dance in the back of the end zone, and just like that, the Lions offense scores in very quick time. One heck of a game for Goff, one heck of a game for the Lions. A little play action pass. Yeah, he's got one-on-one with a linebacker. What are you doing having? Man, there's a lot of things about this game from a coaching standpoint. And Coach Rock, I would love to hear you talk about it. But man, I don't get some of the stuff the Jags are doing, like not going for a touchdown in more of a hurry up right before half. To me, it's almost like coaching, like you're fired, you're gone. So maybe they've already told him, to be fair. But still, especially if I know I'm fired, we're throwing everything out there. We're going for it on fourth down. We're going for it on fifth down. I don't care. You know what? We're throwing Hail Marys. We're throwing, razzle dazzle, trickeration plays, whatever. I don't get this. Why would you have a linebacker covering Jameson Williams? Hey, this is why you are 2-9, and I'll call it right now. You're not coming back to win this game. All right, Brett, nobody catches J-Mo? No, one-on-one, and he nearly had that other one earlier on the hook and ladder. Excuse me. Burger Time, J-Mo, you are not wrong, and thank you, my friend, for giving us live feeds from the game. Moonscart, J-Mo, thank you for any my touchdown payout. There you go. Great Lakes, drives me crazy when they jump like that. We have enough injuries. Correct. Yeah, you don't want anybody getting hurt. Flathead, the Jags are trying to get the ball back so the Lions can't score. But the Jags have it. Defensive touchdown. I'm actually surprised we haven't caused a turnover yet. Or a sack, I don't think. J-Mo and Tyreek Hill are the only two guys I see taking those crossing routes on the house on the regular basis. Yeah. And why you would, I don't get it, man. Let's see. Lions Talk Live, no sacks, Gurr. Hey, maybe this is where we turn it around. Nobody catches J-Mo. I concur, J-Mo. Scary Detroit offense. It is. It's very scary. Mr. Morrell, he grabbed his jewels on that drive. You got to protect the family, right? There's your parlay. Whoever needed a J-Mo touchdown, congrats to you. 100% with that. 100%. J-Mo in bye-bye mode, yes. If he's even, he's leaving everybody behind because I can't think of one defender in the league that, unless they've got an angle, can keep up with them. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is somebody. Hookadoo, well, you just missed a J-Mo TD, coach. I don't think I missed it, man. I'm watching it, my friend. I'd say it, but man, great move by the Lions to get him involved and get him numbers too. But Frank, you should throw to J-Mo. You are correct. They threw to him and they got him. All right, I think I'm all caught up that way. Let's go to the bottom of the screen. No sacks. Okay, we're all caught up that way. And we're in commercial break here. Yeah, if you're the Lions, you're probably enjoying this. You're enjoying this because you're one step closer to having some of those other younger players, developmental players, get some meaningful minutes out there. All right, checking the NFL scoreboard. Let's see, Patriots are down 4, just about ready to start the third quarter against the Rams. Colts, man, the Jets have come back to take the lead, 14-3 over the Coltergeist. Packers are now down 13-7 against the Bears. So, hey, maybe the Bears need to fire people more often here. The Vikings are still up at not quite the start of the third quarter here, 16-3. And the rest of them not really too worried about. Scoring drive, 4 plays, 84 yards, 2:05 off the clock for that one. Alex broke it, Cubcast, I'm not sure. So Turner going to get called up, maybe. I don't know if you guys heard anything official about the Alex Anzalone. Let me know if you have, because I can't really do too much while doing this. Phil, goodness, Lions just broke a record. What was the record, Phil? Let me know. All right, the kick is up there, the kickoff, I should say, by Jake Bates, and it's going to be touched back in the end. So does anybody have an official update on Alex Anzalone? I have not heard anything myself, but let me know if you have. When did they say he broke it? Yeah, let me know. If he broke it, man. He'll be out, well, probably a couple months. Phil, TD by different players in one game? Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that. All right, we're getting back to this game here. Let's see. 1st and 10 Jags, 35-6. Passing yards, a lot of Lions passing yards to the little for the Jags. Shotgun formation. We'll see what the Jags do. Mac Jones back to pass. A little bit of pressure on him. Throws underneath, and I think maybe he got back to the line of game there. So, 2nd down. Let's see. Shrugs, okay. 5 straight today, okay. Let's see. My brother just won. Hey, 26,500 on the JMO TD. Hey, well, I'd say he's buying everybody a Mountain Dew, right? Right, Brandon? Let's see. Chris, it just says forearm injury for Anzalone. Okay, thanks for that. All right. We'll see what happens. 2nd and 9. Shotgun formation, 2 high, 1 low, 1 running back. They're blocking. Lions bringing a really awkward delayed blitz here. 1-on-1 on the outside, and Mac Jones overthrew him. He had him, but again, Mac Jones just does not have the accuracy. He had time, and he had a guy open. Would have been a touchdown, I don't think, but he had a guy open, and he's missed. To be fair, Mac Jones has missed some shots here. Brian Branch may have got away with, or maybe it wasn't Brian Branch there. Got away with a little bit of massaging there. It happens. I think the refs are just ready for this one to be over. 3rd and 9, no sacks out of the D. You can see the cameras shaking all over the place. Let's see what they do. Lions look like they're going to bring the house. You got Zadarius Smith over the middle. He's coming up the middle. He's got a little pressure. James Houston with some pressure. And a drop pass by the Jags. Zadarius Smith and James Houston got a little bit of pressure, although say Smith was more pressure than Houston there. But Lions trying to mix things up there. And you are starting to see from the Lions defensive coordinators a lot more of, James Houston. And he does look like he's getting back to form. Bo, Zebra Factor is not going to make this embarrassing any longer than necessary. Probably right with that. That was a little bit of a hook by Davis. Yeah, veteran move there. Meek Davis. Wild Brandon Nuts, I agree with that. The fans are rocking. Yeah, on the cameras. Great Lakes, you still aren't getting to the quarterback. A better QB would have hit that. You're not wrong. I agree with you 100%, man. And he catches it, but he's got a foot out of bounds. Lions, they're going to be able to get more yards that way, I guess you could say at this point. Going to get it at the 16-yard line. And I can't lie, the Jags punter, he's one of the few bright spots for this team. All right, Stella Garn, I agree with you there. And they're going to have to figure that out because we all get it. Every secondary can't, as good as the Lions secondary appears to be becoming, you can't hold people at bay forever. You've got to go ahead and get to somebody. See, Phil Davis has a broken thumb. That hurts bad. It does, man. It does. But he's still playing through it. I mean, he's out there playing today with it. And it'll be broken for probably about, 6 weeks or so. Maybe a little bit faster with it being in the hand, more blood flow. Right? Okay. We're all caught up there. All right. So is there an injury update on Alex Anzalone? Anzalone injury update. Let's see. See if there's anything. All right. Detroit Free Press, 15 minutes ago. What do we got? Detroit Lions. Nah, nothing official. Yeah, 4 plays later. It's been blah, 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 blah. Reading through this real quick. Anzalone, team captain. Since you boring. Anzalone stayed on the ground after making the tackle. Yeah, nothing big. And well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see after the game. Let me check one other thing for maybe an Anzalone update. I don't think I got anything in there, but at least I didn't feel the phone ring. See if anybody texted me. Packers ruled out quarterback Jair Alexander due to a knee injury. Trent Williams and defensive end Nick Bosa are active for the 49ers. George Kittle is officially active. Yeah, I don't see anything. Well, I guess we're just going to have to wait for an update. Well, here's one. It says it's broke. But we'll wait and see. If you're lip reading on Anzalone, it does look like he's saying it's broke. But with it being his forearm, I don't know. He's probably back for the playoffs, but been wrong before. Let's see, Phil. Let's go, Motor City. Keeve, get that money, baby, 100%. Bo, okay. Let's go, Lions. Jimmy T, all right. Let's see, yeah. So I'll defer to Phil on that. A broken forearm. Now, if it's fully broke or fracture or whatever, I guess we'll have to wait and see. But again, that's speculative on my part. All right, Lions, strong formation, split receivers. They're going to play action pass. Goff looking deep. And again to St. Brown, who's got it. He breaks a little bit of a tackle and gets it up to about the 45-yard line. Goff's having a game. St. Brown's having a game. Jameson Williams is having a game. Gibbs is having a game. David Montgomery's having a game. If both bones, it's like Hutch, yeah. So we'll have to wait and see because I have no idea if that's official or not. But we're all going to hear about it today. I'm sure we'll probably get an update today or tomorrow. Lions already have over 400 yards of offense. They're going to hand it off here. Dave Montgomery hits the spin button and gets about a yard. Jags were all over that one. Two 100-yard receivers for Detroit as St. Brown and Jameson Williams are already there. And Gibbs has got to be pretty close too. Yeah, and I guess we're just going to have to see if maybe the field reporters here for CBS give us an official update on Alex Anzalone. Shotgun formation, 2 high, 2 low. Goff drops back. He throws it underneath for Jameson Williams, but maybe a little too high. That's going to bring up a 3rd and 9. He might have got hit pretty good if he caught that one, but you trying to get J-Mo a little bit more over the middle, it seems like. Sonic and Knuckles being shown in the stands. All right. 3rd and 9. Let's keep this going. Let's keep that defense on the field, man, because be honest, I'd like to keep them off the field just so they can try to stay healthy. Shotgun formation, 2 high, 1 low, 1 running back, and a tight end to the low side as well. Goff making a line adjustment, sends Zylstra also to the low side of the screen. 3, 2, 1, get it off in time. Goff's back to pass. He's got time. He throws it. He throws it really far for Jameson Williams, who jumps up to catch it, and he's going to go down and just hold on to the ball. About a 24-yard gain. Jameson Williams comes up shaking and baking, and he's having himself a bit of a game today. It just says he's questionable to return from forearm injury. Okay. Bo Goff, 322 yards so far. Let's hope he gets over 400. Let's see if he can get a 500 today. And not to be rude, but hey, you want to say, man, he takes a little bit of a hit there on that throw too. I didn't see that initially, but let's just see what they all can do. Fixing Jameson Williams' helmet there. Jared Goff so far, he's all over the place. He's all over in a good way. He's doing well. How about that? Last 10 attempts, he is 9 out of 10. Goff again throwing, this time underneath to Dave Montgomery. Montgomery breaks a tackle, slips another one, gets about a 9.5-yard gain on 1st down. It's going to bring up a 2nd and inches, if I am correct with my spotting. A fan was holding up Sonic and Knuckles. Yeah, the game himself, a little screen time. There you go. Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. All right, let's go. Thank you for that. Day, one more score, then start clearing the bench. No, I'm guessing it will be the start of the 4th quarter. That's my guess. Who fills in for Anzalone? Neiman, maybe. Rodrigo. I don't know. 2nd and 1. They're going to hand it off here to Montgomery. He's easily got the 1st down, and now he's going to go down after about a 4-yard gain there. Refs are definitely blowing the whistles more and more to try to keep anything from happening in this game. I see a hooker insight. I would agree. And there is a flag on the play. All right, they're talking about it. They're talking about flags. What are we doing? All right, looks like we're walking back after the play. Number 8. That's Allen Robinson. Wonder what happened after the play. I guess we'll find out. But it'll be all right, Dan Campbell getting an explanation. We'll see. I didn't see it, so I can't tell you if it was or wasn't. But, Lions are going to move back 15 yards on that one. All right. Let's see the play. I see Robinson now. You got to hit the play button, guy. Yeah, I see him. What's he do? Yeah. He got pushed, and he pushed back. Yeah, the second person always gets caught. Man, that's really not that egregious, but I also get calling it just so you keep people at bay from doing anything. 1st and 10, play action pass. Goff under a little pressure. Crazy leg Goff's. He's taking off and running. Again, he's actually looking pretty good running. He looks like he's got some explosion all of a sudden. Who had Jared Goff going for 29 yards? Let me know because he just picked up 9 there. Can Goff add this dimension to his game? Maybe. This is crazy. Does anybody actually know how many he total has today? Jared Goff, let me know. Yards. I'm guessing he had 20 before and he just added 9. So you're a millionaire if you bet that? Yes. Phil, we sent Goff some fresh dew. Probably Goff, running back number 3. Might have to be. All right, 2nd and 1 for the Lions. 5 on the clock. And they get it off in time. They're going to hand it off this time to David Montgomery. David Montgomery Does he power forward? He does power forward for a first down. About a 3-yard gain there. Nice fake pass, but yeah, he does look like somebody's been working with him. We talked about it in preseason. Just watch him run a little bit. It's still not fluid, but it does look like he's getting better with that stuff. Let's see. Dre Force rocks, and he's rolling all over. Yeah, this is I'm hoping that Anzalone's injury, if there is one, is not a big deal. But other than that, the Lions have been great today. All right, under center is Goff. He's got 2 high plus a tight end up high. Gibbs is in the backfield. St. Brown is going to get it on a jet sweep, and they're going to lose about 5 to 6 yards depending on where they mark it. As, hey, Allen was all over that, wasn't falling for it at all. That's going to hurt Amon-Ra St. Brown's rushing stats, I guess. Yep, the unblocked player didn't bite on it, and Allen, he's showing why he is a good player. All right, guess that answered my question about Robinson being dressed, Goff looking fast, all right? Even a broken clock is right twice a day. You're not wrong with that there, Bo. All right, shotgun formation, 2 high, 1 low. Gibbs next to Goff on the low side along with the tight end. All right, Goff looking. He's got all sorts of time. Crazy legs. Goff dropping back. He's going to fling it out there and out of bounds. Smart move there. Survive for another day. A lot of whistles. Something's going on. Flag on the play. Guessing defensive holding. Close enough. Automatic first down, Detroit. Yeah, not in both bones, yeah. I mean, my guess is he's probably out. If it's just a broken bone in the forearm, he's probably out a month, and then he's going to be heavily braced. But we'll see. Again, I don't know if it's broke. Maybe somebody else does know. I just haven't seen anything official. I'm just going by what Anzalone said on the replay when he's looking over somebody says it's broke. But again, he's self-diagnosing at that point. Flag against someone else. The cats are dogs are sleeping together. Might be. All right, first and 10. 3, 2, too high. You got to get at the snap. They do get the snap. It is to David Montgomery. David Montgomery up there for about a 5-yard gain. Lions milking the clock, and this is hard to believe. It's still just, third quarter, but 35-6. 2nd and 5. And don't forget in the fourth quarter, assuming this all holds up, I'm going to be working on the post-game show. So anything. Mid-season MVP candidates, Jared Goff, 2,080 yards passing, 17 total touchdowns. He's up there with Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, and Lamar Jackson. Under center, Goff, 2nd and 5. They're going to run it again. And again, it's David Montgomery. Gets tripped up from behind, but not before he gets about a 3-yard gain. 6 minutes and 17 seconds to go. Goff, he's got, Josh Allen, if you just go by stats, he's up there. And maybe Goff's in the conversation, maybe he's not. We'll worry about that another time. Goff is still in the MVP conversation. It should be, yeah, especially with what he's doing today. Jared Goff has 21 yards rushing. Yes, indeed. Let's see. Time for a Gibbs second touchdown. Might be, Gray. Might be indeed. All right, 3rd and 3, shotgun formation. Let's see what the Lions do here with 4, 3, still straight in motion. And they are going to hand it off. A spin move by David Montgomery, and he got back to the line of gain. Allen getting the takedown there. What do the Lions do here? Do you go for the field goal? 4th and 2. It looks like they're going for it. Stick true to who you are. All right. Comeback player of the week, Goff. Might be indeed. All right, let's see what we do. T-Bone Lokes, you might be ahead of us there, so I'm not going to talk about it and just see what we do here. Shotgun formation, 3 high, 1 low. Man in motion is Jameson Williams with Gibbs in there. Drops back to pass, and we throw it underneath, and it is complete for a first down. The Detroit Lions to Tim Patrick. All right, so yes, Lokes, you might be a little bit behind us or something there, but I'm not really sure. Let's say come on, give Bates a field goal attempt. Hey, Lions want touchdowns. There is a flag on the play, though. Let's see, Moonsguard Swift just had a nice TD run. Okay. Thank you for that, by the way. Let's see. Tim Patrick has his name called. He does. This is his 2nd catch of the day. We'll see what the flag is, though. All right. Guess there is no flag. I thought I saw a flag. 6-yard line. Shotgun formation. 2 high, 1 low, 1 running back. St. Brown in motion again. Drops back to pass. Does Goff. He's looking. He's throwing, and he's throwing into the end zone to Brock the Hitman Wright, who slams into the end zone, and that is a touchdown for Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions. Pending the PAT, this could be 42-6. No field goals today. All touchdowns for the Lions. Patrick or Thomas, excuse me. You are correct there. Brock Wright getting something 100%. Man, everybody's scoring for Detroit. Let's see, Robert. Boom. There you go. Right, indeed. Hookadoo. Well, Wright's having a game also. Correct. Behind. It happens, man. Let's see, Phil. 5 or 6 different guys. They are. Flathead Bates 6, Little 6. Yeah, there you go. He might not have got 3, but he does get 1 with the PAT. All right, we're going to go to commercial, I'm assuming, and Brock Wright stepping in for Sam I Am Laporta. So give me just a second. I'm going to hit the loo. All right, and I'm back. Commercial break still in progress. Today, I got to think the Lions will start pulling some starters, regardless of what the Jags do on their drive. I agree with that, man. You're probably getting to that point where, hey, I'd be more interested in developing some of the younger players, stuff like that. But and maybe one more drive for the starters, but probably not much more than that. Thomas, just extra points for Bates. There you go. Jason, our peak is yet to come. Superdome or bust. I agree with you there. Hookadoo, my 34-24 has been blown out the window. Yes, it happens, buddy. Thomas, everybody having a game today except Bates. There you go. Hey, he's getting extra points, though. Let's see, Flathead. Hank Fraley Masterclass, exclamation point. He must have not been happy last week. I agree with that. The line has looked strong today. He made sure that stuff didn't happen again. I agree with that. A-Vape, touchdown, and I will be right on my prediction. 49-6. So far, man, he got the 6 down pat. Lions get one more score. You're spot on with that, and you got a lot of game left. All right, so, man, I guess you have to start scoreboard watching to see what's going on with other games, because this one, Goff responding with a 20 out of 24 performance, 345 yards, 3 touchdowns. He's had a pretty good game, I would say. And I don't know if he could do much more. And to be honest, if who was it? Gibbs doesn't get that shoestring grab, he would have had a 4th touchdown. So the Jaguars defense, we were talking about it in the game. They started off with a lot of energy, but right when the Lions got up, I want to say 14-3, it just seemed like a lot of the energy started leaving them. And at this point, I mean, you have to be the ultimate professional for the Jags and just say, hey, I'm playing for this reason or that reason, even if it's not this particular game. All right, let's see, at least Vaki gets a few reps. Yeah, I would agree with that. All right, the offense line looks a lot better with Taylor Decker out there. I agree. All right, Jags are returning it. He's at the 20. He's at the 25. He's going to slip on up to about the 29-yard line. Joe C. Money is going to break Jamal Williams' touchdown record. All right. Monty is? Yes, it could be. It could be this year. Jason, 158.3 passer rating. Yes, Goff is having himself a game. Let's see. Showing a replay of a touchdown run for the Bears. And just like that, the Bears, I'm guessing, have called it into a 14-13. I'm not 100% sure. We'll find out. 40 burger, can I get a 50? Might be. All right, so getting back to the game at the, we'll just say 30-yard line, there's a run up the middle, and it's going for 2 yards. 2 yards. 2 yards on the mark down. be 2nd and 8 for the Lions D. All right, so getting back to the Duke Crew comments section. Robert, it's always a good idea to rest your punter. Yeah, he's getting an easy paycheck this week. Swift scoring for the Bears lead. All right. Let's see. This one of the things that separates good teams from great teams, easily having the bad teams. All right. Easily handling the bad teams. All right. Getting back to it. Shotgun formation, 3 to the low, 1 running back to the high. And, hey, the little bit of delayed blitz. Mac Jones is going to throw it. He's going to complete it. It's going to be a first down, and they're going to wrap him up. He's going to break a tackle momentarily, but he's going to take it down to the Lions' 46-yard line. So Jaguars' offense does cross the 50. And they're going to hurry up, are the Jags. They want to try to catch the Lions off guard, keep the substitutions to a minimum. Detroit sent a blitz on the last time, and the Jags did beat it. Shotgun formation, 2 low, 1 high. They're going to play action pass. Smith getting a little bit of pressure up the middle, and there's a tip pass up in the air. It is knocked down, and it hits the ground. And Jack Campbell, I think, is going to get called for pass interference. We will see. I could be right. I could be wrong. Jags player number 0 grabbing his knee. It is pass interference on Captain Jack. First down. Let's see the replay. Be honest, the camera work wasn't enough where I could see what really happened there. All right, there's Jack Campbell. Well, they're showing the injury more than they're showing Jack Campbell because I didn't see anything on that replay. That flag was late. Well, could be somewhat score-induced. All right, let's see. Amir, the Lions fan, do you think Gibbs can get 100 yards rushing before they sit starters? It's possible, for sure, if he's out there the next drive. But I think the fourth quarter, if I'm Dan Campbell, yeah, I'm getting all the starters out by the fourth quarter. But we'll see what shakes. Bo, Oscar awards, maybe. Bo, that was a late flag. I agree with you there. All right, would you have went there on 4th down, Coach? Would you have probably, just given everything, the field goal really doesn't do you any good. I guess other than you added 3 more points, but I agreed with them going for it there in that situation. I mean, you don't really have any risks, in my opinion. All right, yeah, okay. So let's tell you what, go to NFL while we're in commercial break, go to the old scoreboard, check up on things here. All right, Rams 21, Patriots 13, and Rams need this game. Make no mistake about it. There is basically 5 minutes left in the third. Ravens are losing to the Steelers 12-7. Colts are down to the Jets 17-16. Raiders trail the Dolphins 12-17. Packers are losing to the Bears 19-14. And Browns and Saints are tied up at 14s. Vikings, hey, Titans have made a game out of it 16-10. Vikings, man, if they could somehow find a way to lose here, that would be phenomenal. Lions, Jaguars, probably not a big surprise here. It is a dominating performance by the Lions. All right. We'll get back to you guys in the Duke Crew now. We'll start. Last time Bears beat the Packers was 2,163 days ago. Wow. Wouldn't that be something? And Packers, man, you got to start wondering about them because they barely beat the Jags. I mean, if it wasn't for one blown pass coverage to get the kick that won it for the Packers, I think the Jags would have won that game. Hookadoo, I sure didn't see pass interference. Could be, man. Any word on the Z factor? He's Zadarius Smith. He's been on the field, man. He got some pressure last game, or last play, I should say. T-Bones, I wonder if J-Mo gets fined for the crotch grab. I believe Beast Mode was fined for the same gesture. My guess is he will be, man. Probably. Let's see, Day. That's going to, or he could just, maybe he could say, hey, I'm just protecting the family business there. Day, there's going to be some complaints about the going for on 4th down. I hope Jerry Jones, Emporium Pallium himself is Emperor Palpatine himself is one of them. He probably will, but at the same time, this is pro sports. This isn't college. It's not high school. I get in the fourth quarter pulling off the Jets, but not in the third quarter. And Davis is for the Jags being helped onto the sidelines there. Hopefully he's okay, but I'm guessing probably not there so much. All right, under center, and they're going to hand it off up the middle. It is going to be a run. It's going to be a big run for about a 9-yard gain on first down there. He hit the hole hard, and yes, he got a little bit of blocking. They created a seam for him there. All right, this is what Jags looking to try to score here. 2 minutes, 38 seconds to go in the third. 2nd and 1 for the Jags. Shotgun formation, 2 low, 1 high, 1 running back to the low side, and it is a quarterback rollout. Pascal breaks coverage, rolls out there, and it's picked up by Kirby Joseph. Kirby is in the house. Interception. Kirby Joseph, you know what? Time for a pick. Hardy, you are spot with that. And INT, Phil, yes, INT for Kirby. Called it again. Yes, you did. You are the prophet L'Oreal about that. Kirby Joseph, he's playing his way into a pretty good contract, I'm thinking. You know what? Brian Branch dumps up to try to bat it. Probably thankful he didn't, and Kirby Joseph has it. Let's see if he controls it. Brian Branch nearly gets it. Hey, how about that? Kirby Joseph now leads the NFL in picks. Set a record. Let's go deep. Pick time, and it is pick time. Kirby will not be denied. He is not, sir. Robert, interception. Kirby, yes, indeed, indeed. What a early Christmas present for Lions fans. Yeah, let's hope we keep it on going, my friend. Let's go. Love just connected with Watson on a 50-yard bomb. Hey, there you go. A little multitasking. Are we watching all the games? Hey, I get it, man. I get it. The Trim River, what a great early. Okay, got that one. My bad. Yeah, since halftime, I was way ahead. I'll just keep quiet. Hey, no worries, man. No worries. All right. Lions have 11 interceptions, leading the league. And, hey, you want to know if Gibbs could get something here? He's in the backfield along with Jameson Williams in motion to the high side. They're going to hand it off to Gibbs. He's going to cut back. He's going to get a little bit of a run. He's going to get over 10. He was one broken tackle away from taking it 6 yards. Instead, he's getting 16 on that one. So close. All right. Showing Will Levis highlight here. He's going to throw a deep bomb, and he's gone. Whoever it was that caught it, he's gone, and it is going to be a 16-10 game for Minnesota. This one ain't over yet. Get back to the Lions game if you please. Lions at the 19-yard line, we'll see. Gibbs is back there. Is play action pass for Goff. Goff's throwing it deep down the field and into the turf. Tim Patrick was the intended receiver on that one. A little bit of off target there. I guess Goff can't hit them all. All right, Goff is now 20 out of 25, 345 yards, 3 tutties on that one. Trim Sandwich would be a good line in the future. Could be. Moonscar, yes, they did, Bo. Okay. Duke Crew, new Moonscar, they did. All right, let's see. Still at the 19, 2nd and 10. And they're going to hand it off to Gibbs. Gibbs, a little bit of a hole. Breaks it for about 5-6 yards. We'll go with that. Maybe 7, depending on where they mark him. And they are going to give him 7. So it is 3rd and 3 with 1 minute and 22 seconds to go in the third quarter. Lions not in hurry-up mode here. Gibbs, the 65 yards rushing, 54 yards receiving. So he's had himself over 100 total yards. And he has been literally one more missed tackle away from making very long runs there. Empty backfield, 3 high, 1 low for the Lions. Goff drops back. He's got a lot of time to throw, and he throws it to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's going to take it up to the 50-yard line. The Lions are making it tough on everybody to guard him. 27 yards on that pass connection. Goff is closing in on 400 yards passing. Tim Patrick isolates the high side and falls down. But, man, Lions have a lot of weapons, and it's tough to play defense out there. You can't guard everybody. You can't double everybody. Sun God, I agree with that there, Bo. All right, last play, I'm assuming, of the third quarter. Lions have it at, we'll just say the 50. Strong formation, 2 tight ends, split receivers, 1 high, 1 low. Gibbs is the lone running back. And they are going to trickeration to Jameson Williams. Jameson Williams has some blockers, and he is tripped up there. I'm just glad he's okay, because he took a shot there. Penei Sewell down, but he got up. Hopefully he's all right there. He's grabbing his knees a little bit. But the third quarter is over, and it'll be the start of the fourth quarter. On the Lions, I'd probably start taking some dudes out. You've got a lot of games left to play. Didn't like that hit on J-Mo? Yeah, I get it, man. Too bad he couldn't have hurdled it, because then he might have had a lot of room there. All right. While we got the commercial break, I'm going to go ahead and load up the NFL scores to get some updates for you here. All right. Rams look like they're pulling away here 28-13 with just under 3 minutes to go in the third. Ravens are down again to the Steelers by 2, 12-10. Let's see. Colts are still 1 point below the Jets at 17-16. Dolphins pulling away from the Raiders here 23-12. Packers are losing to the Bears 19-14. Saints and Browns are tied at 14. Vikings are up, 4 minutes and 3 seconds to go, 16-10 against the Titans. And obviously you guys already know the Lions score here. So I'm going to click on the Lions. Let's see if we can get to the box score here. Let's see how people are doing here. They're only worried about the Lions here. Gibbs has 10 attempts for 65 yards rushing for 6.5 per carry. Amon-Ra St. Brown is -4. Goff has 4 carries for 21 yards. Jameson Williams 1 for 2. And Dave Montgomery 15 for 75. Receiving. St. Brown has 9 catches for 130 yards. Jameson Williams 4 for 124. Anybody else really jumping out here? Parker Washington 1 for 10. Sorry, it's flipped over to the Jags there. Sorry about that. It's like, who the heck is Parker Washington? Let's see. Dave Montgomery 3 for 20. Tim Patrick 2 for 13. Brock Wright 1 for 5. And then that's about it. No sacks for the Lions yet, but Kirby Joseph does have a pick, so go with that. Can the Lions get some picks here? Can they get some sacks here? Well, that's, I guess, what we're going to find out here. All right. Panay shaking it off. Thanks to football gods. Yeah, I think he'll be okay. Let's see. Jason, 623 yards is the team record for yards. We have 527 with a quarter to go. Wow, this is crazy. Best Lions team ever. You might be right with that. Musgard takes Sewell out. Yeah, he looks winded. Hopefully falling on that shoulder didn't hurt him. Agreed. Yeah, I'd probably be choosing some people to come on in here. Robert, Offensive Destiny, you're not wrong. All right, we should be coming out of the commercial break here. Let's see what the Lions do. It is the start of the fourth quarter. The Lions have it. Let's see what they do with it. And still looking for any kind of updates on things. Yeah, we'll see. Goff and Gibbs are still out there. That means the starters are out there. 2nd and 8. Lions haven't pulled off the Lions yet, but they're going to hand it off to Gibbs. Gibbs gets a little bit of cutback. He's going to get about 5 yards there. Brock Wright on a knee, but gets up there. All right, so they just gave an injury update. I'm sure you guys watching heard it. They just said forearm injury, didn't say what it was, but ruled out the rest of the game. So, hey, let's see what happens. Hopefully it's nothing too bad, but we'll know more later. All right, 3rd and 4, empty backfield. You got everybody going out. Crazy legs. Goff throws it, rips it downfield to St. Brown again. Takes a shot to the back, but it's going to be a first down after about a 15 to 20-yard gain. And, oh, man. You got to feel bad for the Jags. The guy that tackled him, he did something to his shoulder and his arm. He's down on the ground, and he is, oof. The Jags just, man, I feel for him, man. St. Brown is fantastic. Yeah, 10th catch of the day for him, so he's having a game. The Lions are just having a game. Hey, Vapor, wow, where did the Bears find a good goal line stand? I don't know, but they, I'm not going to complain if the Green Bay loses here. St. Brown is fantastic. Brown is down. At the Bo. Jags getting some shoestring savers. They have, man. They have indeed. Josie, if Kansas City gets beat tonight, we should be the number 1 team right now. Hey, we'll worry about that in the playoffs, man. As long as we win a Super Bowl, that's all I'm worried about. Flathead, let's go Gibbs facing Chop and D, in the D from the Detroit Kool-Aid cast in fantasy. Yes, if you're a Lions fantasy owner right now, which I've got St. Brown and Jameson Williams on mine, but to be honest, I haven't even messed with it in a few weeks, so I couldn't even tell you who's playing for me. Maybe they're both in, maybe they're not. I have no clue. I haven't even messed with it in weeks, and probably shouldn't say that, but it just been more focused on basketball stuff than anything else. That and obviously Lions stuff. So, all right, the survey says, yeah, I guess I got them both in, so they're both having games for me. But yep, it is what it is. Yeah, I haven't paid attention to that stuff in a while for whatever reason. But yeah, fantasy football is just not my thing that much. All right, well, anyways, getting back to this. All right, new comments. Let's pop in here. Let's see what's happening here. It is fourth quarter, so I'm going to have to start working on the post-game show. So sorry, you guys, but I'm sure that's probably not going to really displace anybody. But during commercials, the rest of the fourth quarter, I'm going to start getting the post-game show ready. Hopefully, you guys will come on over and enjoy it. Let's see. Got to work on stuff here. All right. So multitasking away. Got to move stuff around. All right. Lions give Jags. All right. So, can't spoil it all for you guys while you're watching and listening. You have to tune into the post-game show, the Do Crew post-game show, for full disclosure on everything. But, yeah, trying to get stuff ready here so I can actually enjoy the game a little bit here. Not much. I can't imagine anybody's got too much to complain about with this game, although, other than injuries. But it's football, man. People are going to get hurt. All right, getting back to the game here. And then during the next dead ball, or excuse me, stoppage, I'll work on the post-game show again. All right, Goff back to pass. He's looking, he's throwing it underneath to Tim Patrick, who's got a first down and about 14 yards. He's going to take it down to about the 7-yard line. And Lions, if you're the Jags, it's tough being a pro, man. You want Goff's got over 400 yards passing. I don't think he'll get to 500, but hey, he's had a pretty good game, I guess you could say. All right, let's see what they do here. At the 9-yard line. Hopefully we see some subs come in after this drive. It is going to be play action pass. He's got a couple guys open, and it is a touchdown. Detroit Lions. Amon-Ra St. Brown is 11th catch, and Goff, he had a lot of different people to choose from there. He could have chose from the tight end crossing. He had Williams, and you got everybody jumping up in the stands if you're Detroit. Lions are a 2 points away from hitting a 50-burger here. We'll see what happens the rest of the game. But he had, anybody he wanted, he could have too. He's going to go to St. Brown whenever he can. St. Brown's having a day. Goff's having a day. The offense is having a day. The Jags are having a bad day. 50 plus, yeah. There's Detroit drive, 4 rushes, 5 passes, 96 yards, 3:55 off the clock. Yeah, they were very, very good with it. And, hey, anybody who says Jared Goff isn't having a good time, hey, I think he's having a pretty good week. All right, just a question. What happened, man? What happened? Great Lakes Wild Patrick has been such a bust, laughing out loud. JK, nothing but catches when thrown his way. This is correct. Yeah, I don't know. Just a question. I guess I must have missed something, Joseph. So sorry, man. I'll get to it. Go through this. Trim Reaper, come on, hit that like button, everyone. Yeah, if you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You guys get it. Day, nice duet celebration there by the Lions, fellas. Yeah, jumping into the crowd. Yeah, hopefully I can get that to video so I can make it into something for the show. Bo, Lions have scored every time they've had the ball. How about that? That's got to be one heck of a record there. Let's see, Phil, 413 yards passing, and he's got 20-some rushing. Joe, see, the heck with this channel? What happened, man? What happened? All right, Kansas City loses tonight. That would mean the Lions is for sure number 1, right? Yeah. So, yeah, you're fine, man. Something happened, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what happened, Joseph. Yeah. So hopefully you're okay. I guess I don't see in the comment section. I don't see anybody coming after you. So, yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Goff. Jason, Goff's worst game. We still won last week. Yeah. So again, Joseph, I don't see anybody coming after you. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Hopefully, unless one of the mods deleted something, I don't see anybody jumping after you. But I don't know. Maybe I missed something. All right, getting back to the game. 49-6 Lions in a laugher so far. Goffense, NFL Offensive Player of the Week. I agree with that. Great Lakes looking forward to seeing Hooker. Hopefully they let him throw it. Yeah, I think they will, man. I think they will. So we will see what happens. And yes, coming back to it. So, all right, still going forward here. Lions, can they put up a 50-burger? I guess that's what we'll wait and see. Nothing happened that I know of. Yeah, I guess maybe I'm Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. Joseph, hopefully you're all right, but I don't see anybody coming after you in the comment section. So, yeah, I don't know. All right, getting back to the game, though. And Lions defense all over that. They're going to shut them down for about a -1, maybe 2-yard rush attempt there. What the heck is Joseph's problem? Sandy, I don't know. I didn't see anybody attack him in the comment section, so maybe there's something I missed. I don't know. I got to think the Jags are wishing there was a mercy rule in the NFL clause right now. Yeah, Hooker is warming up, in case you were wondering. All right, Hooker, I agree with that. So, yeah, Joseph, if there's something, to go ahead and let me know in the comment section, but I'm not seeing anybody coming after you, so I think you're okay. All right, shotgun formation, Lions looking, and there's a completed pass, and they're going to get a first down, but not before Vildor takes them down after the first down, I guess. All right, let's see if the Lions defense can get some sacks or more turnovers here. All right, we'll see what shakes out here. 12 and a half minutes still to go. Yeah, buddy. Let's see. Hardy. Dan, maybe it is unfair. Is fair behind and spoiling him. Yeah, maybe that's it. Sorry, man, if we're spoiling stuff. My bad, man. There's nothing I can do about that. About being ahead of the stream. So my bad. I'd say under center, they're gonna hand it off. It's gonna be a run, and he's gonna get maybe a yard, maybe 2. Branch in there and taking them down. Second down with now just under 12 minutes to go. All right, Jags are running the ball down 49-6. I think they're just trying to get this over with. Let's see, here you go. Trim Reaper, Dan Campbell for prize, exclamation points. Laughing out loud, I'll go with that. So, yeah, during the next commercial break here, I'm going to work on the post-game show stuff. So, yeah, Joseph C., hopefully it's okay. If something happened, let me know, man. But I didn't see anything in the comment section. All right, shotgun formation, 2 high, 1 low. Lions sending a blitz. They're getting a little bit of pressure. It is caught over the middle. He's going to go for a first down and a little bit more. Jags getting a little bit of sign of life on offense. Lions sent some blitz, and they got home. Arnold got beat on the inside move. And, yeah, about a 30-yard gain on that one. Maybe 25, whatever it was. All right. This feels like SEC team playing a community college. That's probably pretty fair, man. Shotgun formation again. Trips to the bottom side. Lions showing man-to-man. It is a run up the middle. And Jack Campbell, amongst others, take him down. Lions still have a lot of stars out there on the defensive side, taking some pride in it. Nighttime is a dark time for me. It is. All right, Bo Kirby could have laid the wood. He didn't. Yeah, I think a lot of the guys are going to make business decisions here for themselves and the other team. And how about this? Looks like the Jets retook the lead over the Indianapolis Colts. All right, shotgun formation, 2 low, man in motion to the low side, 1 single high, man-to-man across the board for the Lions. Let's see if they bring a blitz. Mac Jones has been picking up some pace. It is a blitz. Taking a deep shot down the sideline. It is incomplete. Amik Robinson located the ball, but couldn't catch up to the ball. Brandon, pause the YouTube feed to synchronize with the game. Yeah, that's an idea. 100%, man. 100%. The Trim Reaper laughing. The Trim Reaper at night. Okay, all right, all caught up there. So, all right. 3rd and 7. Jags, man. Trying to turn something into, trying to do something here with 10 minutes to go. All right, let's see what they do. Lions, can he make another stand? Jones on this drive has been 4 out of 6. Empty backfield. Man-to-man being shown by the Lions. 1 single high safety. Lions sending 5. No pressure. And it is singled out, but yeah, it looks like the receiver and Mac Jones were on opposite pages. 4th and 7. I'm assuming if I'm the Jags, I go for it, but we'll see. Good coverage by Meek on that deep shot. I agree with that. Bird time. How are you feeling right about now? Yeah, got to be a pretty good game to be attendance right now. Let's see what happens here. Next man up is they're talking about Anzalone being out. 4th and 7. All right. We'll see what happens here. Shotgun formation, 2 high, 2 low. And hey, Lions are coming after him, and they're finally going to get a sack, and then it's going to be the master, the sack master. Zadarius Smith gets to him. Trim Reaper, Zaboom. There you go. Can Chicago pull it out? We'll have to wait and see. Bo Zaboom gets his. He does. All Z's. We'll go with that, my friend. All Z's, Great Lakes. And that is going to send us to a commercial break. So while there is the break, I'm going to go ahead and get working on this post-game show. Hopefully you guys don't mind too much here. All right, just because I've got to get this thing ready. All right, let's see. Boy, I got to sometimes got to work on the fly here. It's be a good, fun one to talk about here because, man, there really nothing gone wrong for the Lions here. All right. Fixing this, fixing that. That's not what I want. All right, let's go back here. All right, post-game show. Let's type that up. Post-game show. Oh, all right. No, I got to learn how to spell. All right, always a problem for me, the spelling game. All right, now let's fix this up here. We probably do that there. Beat down. All right, there we go. Working as fast as I can here, guys. All right, getting close. That's not too bad. All right, let's fix the symbol. I know everybody wants to be a YouTuber until they do the work. I don't know. I enjoy it, though. All right, still in commercial break. And, yes, getting the post-game show ready here. All right, come on. Click. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Yeah, I know a lot of us was thinking the Lions were going to have an opportunity here, but, man, just I don't know if we all saw this kind of performance, but Lions are showing that they are one of the better teams because, remember, Vikings barely beat this team. Green Bay barely beat this team. Lions are looking dominant, though. Detroit continues to put out there. Setting performance after record setting. All right, you guys want him? He's going to be out there. You got Kendon Hooker out there for the Jags. Or, excuse me, for the Lions. Excuse me, my bad. All right, let's see what the Hooker can do. All right, let's see what he can do here. He's got the ball. I hope they can do more than just letting him, take handoffs here. All right, they do give him a handoff here, and it is Reynolds up the middle for a big gain. Lions continue to put up numbers as the Jags look like they are just done with this game. So, hey, see what shakes out here. Hopefully we get some opportunities here. Lions possessions today, they're all scores. There's no punts here. Jack Fox had the day off today. Maybe Fox just said, hey, I don't want to play today. Contract demands, maybe. 9.5 minutes to go. Lions got the ball. They might end up putting up over 50 today. 40 yards to go from the end zone. 1st and 10. And, hey, Hendon Hooker on a rollout. He's going to get about a 2-yard gain. Gibbs, I'm guessing, is done. I'm guessing a lot of people are done for the day for the Lions. I would hope for both teams. Crazy days always seem to end with a hooker. There you go. A lot of stories end with that, too. All right, let's see. Total yards. Lions closing in on 600 yards. They might get the all-time record for the Lions. See, season highs for Goff, 412 yards passing and 4 touchdowns. Season highs. Only missed 5 passes. A couple of them are throwaways. All right, let's see what they do here. Hooker handed off up the middle. It's going to be a run up the middle. Not a huge gain, but a bit of a gain. I think I see Skipper out there with 8.5 minutes to go. Reynolds out there, Skipper out there, Glasgow's still out there. Glasgow, I'm surprised he's out there. Penei Sewell's still out there. You can't, I guess you don't have subs for everybody. Yeah, Jared Goff MVP. He's helped his cause a little bit today, I would say. I love Reynolds, correct. But I'd like to see Vaki get some reps too. I get that, man. All right, we got the 3rd and 6. Shotgun formation, 2 high, 1 low. Hendon Hooker, what are you going to let him do there? He's dropping back to pass. He's going to throw it underneath to Allen Robinson, who does not hang on. No disrespect, but that was probably not a great pass for Hendon Hooker as he was leading him right into the hit. But, hey, you got to let to me, he's a rookie. You let him go. You let him learn, and that's only one way to learn. Although, to be fair, Allen Robinson probably heard footsteps coming and didn't complete the process of the catch, we could say. All right, Bates, you guys want a field goal opportunity here. You wanted a 50-burger. 4th and 6. They're going to let him go for it with 7:53 to go. 54-yard field goal attempt. It's up there. It's out there. Boy, he loves he loves the goalpost, but it's in there. And the Lions have done it, 52-6. The legend of Legatron continues to grow. I agree with that, my friend. Agreed. Bates 10, yes, Jags 6. Bates is all over the place. All right, let's see. Let's see if I can keep working on one or two things here. All right, there we go. So let me. The most anticipated game of the season is next, and just see if you know. I guess the only thing I can think of that was upsetting, unless I missed something, is just that. I didn't mean anything about your question, man. I was just saying, all I'm worried about is the Lions win the Super Bowl. So if the Chiefs lose, then yes, to your point, the Lions, I'm assuming at least, would be the number one team. But I've already got them as the number one team. I think other people do too. But you want to beat the man, you got to be the man. So, all right, Flathead. See, Bo Flathead, Frank, ain't that something? It is a 50 burger. Oh yeah. Phil, do they cover the spread? I think they may have just snuck it in there. My question is now, do they get the team record for yardage? I mean, they're going to need. I'm trying to think what it is here. Can you guys Google it? What the team record is? I want to say it's 630 or something like that. So or 670. I don't know, man. I'm trying to remember. I think Jason had it up on the comment section a little bit ago, but I want to say they're within shooting distance of it with 8 minutes to go. But whether or not anybody on the team's worried about it or even aware of it, who knows? All right, I'm going to keep working on the post-game show stuff here because this game is all but over. And hopefully we get some sort of update on Anzalone, but my guess is we're not going to get it until Campbell talks about it maybe after the game or something along those lines. All right. This has been obviously on all Lions performance here. All right, just under 8 to go. Jags 1st and 10. Let's see what they choose to do here. 627. All right, so man, Lions only got to be like 17 yards away from it or something like that. So if they get one more drive in and they can get obviously 2 first downs, and you get it. But Lions 8, they're having a day. 623. Sorry, no worries. So Lions are what, 612 right now? So they're like 10 yards away. I'm hoping somebody tells them about it because that would be massive. Rock, all they said was forearm injury. Correct. With that passing record for Stafford, 520. Well, Goff's not getting that today. Let's see. Okay, Bates, yes, correct for that. All right, so we're 25 yards away. My bad. All right. Let's see what the Lions defense does. Mac Jones takes another shot downfield and throws it out of bounds. He was aiming for apparently Dan Campbell over there. 3rd and 7, Malcolm Rodriguez in coverage there. And, man, trying to get some stuff done here for the postgame show. But, yes, sir, it is going to be a good day to be a Detroit Lion. All right, Z Smith gets his first sack as a Lion, as I'm sure we're all aware. So, all right, shotgun formation, 3rd and 7, too high, too low. Let's see if the Lions D can do something else here. They are bringing the blitz. They're bringing some pressure. He's got too much time to throw. He does throw it downfield, and he gets a completion here. And Brandon Joseph with a cleanup there. And, man, Jags again got a man down there. It wasn't Brian Branch there. It was Brandon Joseph. And we'll see. The rookie receiver took a shot there. He's hurt. Let's see. He caught it. Comes down. Just hits him in the shoulder. So, I mean, there's no blow to the head or anything. Nothing. I would think that would get you upset. Or the NFL upset, I should say. Another Jag that doesn't want anymore. I agree with that, man. They've been getting beat up. Trim Reaper, hope you all have a great and safe rest of your lazy Sunday. Woo! I'll go with that. Yeah, hopefully he's okay. All right. Let me get the. All right, let me get some other stuff up here for the post-game show. All right, golf. Let's see. I would say the man there's nothing to flag there. He hit him in the shoulder, but I saw Campbell talking to one of the officials, but going to challenge. Oh, challenge if he caught it. Man. I mean, hey, you got to do what you got to do. You know, I get it as a coach, but I might have left it alone. No offense, but hey, maybe you want the Lions to go try to get some more offense, numbers there. I don't know. One catch. Yeah, he looks in. Elbows down. Yeah, he's in. I think he's in, but that's me. Unless he didn't. 1, 2, yeah. I guess I can't see the ball from that camera. Oh, I don't know. That's not a catch. So does Brandon Joseph cause it to be incomplete? Yeah. Yeah, that might not be a catch. Sorry, Jags. Sorry, man. But good for the Lions D if this holds up here. Let's see. Day. Okay, now we're getting a little petty. Maybe that's losing control. I agree. Brand Joseph forced that incompletion. I concur. We'll see. It looks like they've seen enough of it. So it might have been a good call that he didn't complete it. Did not. Yeah. So I get it. I mean, good call by the coaches. I mean, the D takes pride in stuff like that, so I get it, man. So, hey, just keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing. I mean, I don't know if as aggressive as I am, I don't know if I would have had the cojones to throw the red flag on that, the challenge flag, but we'll go with it. All right, 4th and 7. Lions are going to get the ball back. Let's see if they can go for the record book, for the Detroit Lions record book there, because they've got an opportunity here to set a new franchise record for yards. And I don't think they're bringing Goff in or anybody like that to do it, but we'll see what they do. You know what? Let's put a little fan art into the post-game show stuff as we're working on it here. All right, Lions getting the ball back with, we'll just say 7 minutes to go. And, man, did anybody think this was going to be like this today? Yeah, I guess we'll see. And now a false start by the Jags. The bad day is just getting worse for them. So, all right, man, I need to finish this dang thing pretty quick here. All right, man, I just want more in it. All right, sorry guys, I'm just trying to get this Jazz all done. And obviously, this game has turned into a pretty lopsided affair, I think we could say. All right, so, all right, an elite NFL team. Look at that. And we got a little bit of a return by Khalif Raymond. He's out to the 20. He's out to the 25, and he's going to give up the angle there and get taken down. All right, Lions, you got, we'll say, 6 minutes and 45 seconds. Can he go for the record book? Really, that's the only thing left here is can they set the franchise record for most yards? And it's going to be tough to do because I'm guessing at least that they're going to mostly run the ball. So you're going to have to really break some runs if you're going to want it. All right, Green Bay takes the lead back. It looks like Hendon Hooker, he's out there. What say you? Do they go ahead and let Hooker, let's maybe throw a few out here? So, all right. Strong formation, 1 high, 2 low for the Lions. 1st and 10 at your 26-yard line. Man, Jags have everybody up in the box. You got a great time or opportunity to throw it if you want to. Instead, the Lions are going to hand it off, and I get it. But, hey, a little shake and bake, and Vaki, I think that was Vaki. Yeah, Sion Vaki gets a run there, and a nice run there for about 7 yards, if I'm not mistaken, 6-7 yards. The rookie is out there, and he is doing something. As we all know, they traded up to get him. Everybody was like, what the heck, you're going after a safety. But if you're a USC fan, you knew all too well who this kid is, and he's pretty dang good. So good for him, good for the Lions for getting him. All right, so see if they can get the record books here. 2nd and 4, 6 minutes to go. Strong formation, Allen Robinson in motion, and they're going to pitch it out, and he's going to now maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe. Refs are trying to blow the whistles a lot to keep this one under control because there's probably a little bit of room for some tempers to flare in this thing. All right. Third down and 4 to go. I got to imagine you're putting it in Hooker's hands, but we'll see. But again, I don't even know if the Lions coaching staff knows about it or anything, but if they've got an opportunity. But all right, 3rd and 4. Let's see what they do here. Hendon Hooker drops back the pass. He's going to throw it. He's going to complete it. Allen Robinson has it for a Detroit Lions first down. All right, let's see. 3rd and 7. There is a flag on the play, though. Personal foul. All right, it's on the Jags. Unfortunately, that eats into some of the Lions' yardage they need. But, all right, here's what it is. Lions going to get a first down, and, hey, keep this thing going. Sorry, I'm still trying to finish up the post-game show stuff. Record-setting performance for the Detroit Lions, at least in some ways. Could it be more ways? All right. Almost done with this thing. All right. Let's see. They're at the 46-yard line, and we've got whistles from the officials. All right. What's going on here? Allen Robinson coming up. That had to come from above. Yeah, somebody spotted that. Maybe he took a blow to the head. Now they're going to get him looked at. 10 seconds on the play clock. All right, 5:01 in the game clock. All right, let's see what shakes out here. All right, 1st and 10. They're going to hand it off to Vaki. Vaki's going to cut it back. He's going to get about, we'll say 4 yards. 4 yards. I guess, man. Yeah, I'm actually surprised the game crew isn't talking about the Lions having an opportunity for the record here but again, they might not be aware of it. They might not care. All right, today, 615 yards. So they need 8 more yards to tie. Is that right? So, hey, one good completion, one big run. They could go and get it. All right, here's another run. He's going to get a few yards. He's going to break. And that's another first down. Lions closing in, but there is a flag on the play. My guess is holding. It is holding. And it is a 10-yard penalty. So back them up. They're not going to get the record just yet, my friends. All right. Let's see. All right. Sorry, I got a work call there and just had to end it real quick. All right. 2nd and 16. 4:15 left in this one. So my guess is you either get the record on this drive or it ain't happening. Be a pretty good day, though, irregardless. All right. Post-game show. All right. What do you do here on 2nd and 16? I'm guessing they're just going to run it, but let's see if they actually let Hooker do it. And he is play action pass. He's going to throw it. He's going to throw it downfield. And he's got the first down. And Khalif Raymond with a big catch there. Am I correct that we just got the record? Lions record in yardage. There we go, guys. And hey, how about that? Nice pass from Hooker indeed. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get this thing ready for the post-game show. Let's see what we got. Probably like in our 8 minutes to go until it. All right, let's see. Detroit Lions set a ton of records. Beat Jags post-game show. Now, don't lose the record because they just lost, what, a yard or two there? We'll see. All right, third and 11. Lost a yard there, so it happens. Just fall forward from here on out. All right, we're going to set the post-game show for, I'm going to guess, about 4 o'clock. I'm guessing this game will be over by then. All right. The longest winning streak for the Lions in the Super Bowl era. All right, 2nd and 11. Just under 3 minutes ago, Hooker's going to roll out. He's going to dump it off to Cleve Raymond, who holds on. He's going to shake and bake, take a little bit of a hit, and he's going to get about we'll say a 7 to 8 yard gain. Cleve Raymond hopefully okay, and he appears to be okay. Lions, just, what more can you say about this one other than it was just a great game? Nothing to complain about it with this game other than, I guess you could say, Anzalone's injury, which hopefully is not as bad as perhaps we're starting to worry about and think that could be. But we'll find out more details probably either in the from Dan Campbell afterwards and or tomorrow. So thoughts and prayers from him. Hopefully he's okay. 2 minutes and 11 seconds ago is 3rd and 2. Lions under center. Hooker looking to hand it off here. And they're going to shut him down for about a 1 yard gain. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Vaki getting a little bit of run here, and there we go. How many records can this Lions team break? All right. That should be good for that. We'll save that. And the post-game show is all set. Hopefully you guys will come on over to the post-game show after the completion of the game. Have a little bit of a Dew Crew discussion about it. All right, let's get back over to you guys. I do Great Lakes day. I'm hoping they only kept Thor out because they had the big lead. Yeah, nothing big. Yeah, I agree with that. Bears sneak into field goal range for the win. All right, we'll see. All right, let's go over to the NFL scoreboard while we got a second here. Lions' longest winning streak ever. It is indeed. They will set a team record for that. The yardage, the whole shebang bang. They're just setting records. It seems like almost on a weekly basis here. Field goal or go for it. If it's me, boy. Probably at this point in the game, I would just kick the field goal. No disrespect. Or I guess you could just take a knee, too, if you wanted to. That's just me. But I don't know. Rams, 2 minutes, 22 seconds left. The Patriots come back to cut it to 6. Ravens are losing with 4:09 left in the fourth quarter to the Steelers 15-10. Colts have reclaimed the lead by 1 point, 28-27 with 46 ticks left in this game. Dolphins are pulling away 34-19 over the Raiders. Packers are up by a point with 35 seconds left over the Bears, 20-19. Browns are going to lose to the Saints 35-17. So what was a 14-14 game is no more. And then the Vikings with 4 minutes and 14 seconds left are up 10-23 to 13. Man, it'd be great if the Titans could have won, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. All right, let's see. Green Bay blocks a field goal to win. Maybe. Packers blocked the field goal. Okay, they did. All right, thank you for that. It seems like field goal blocks all of a sudden are a thing. Anzalone needed for the playoffs. He does, man. But we'll see if we get any kind of updates on them later on. All right, let's see. Lions PR report. Let's see. Allen Robinson is being evaluated for the concussion protocol. Zane Zylstra neck is questionable to return. It's one thing I always say, man. Doctors say you're good to go. But football, man, you can get hurt. All right, I don't know if I'd go for it on 4th and 2, but they don't ask me, so not at this point. All right, well, Broski's going to be crying over another blown win opportunity here. And they're going to quarterback sneak it, and I think they're going to get it. And at this point, I would assume you just go victory formation and get this one over with. The Jalen push, there you go. And Hooker, I mean, if you guys don't know, he's a big dude. He is not small by any means. By any stretch of imagination. Jeffrey, Bears with a chance to win. All right. Titans have gotten messed over a number of times. It's our hometown game here in the Volunteer State. Okay. I kind of want to see the post-game handshake between Campbell and Peterson. If they take just knees here, it looks like they're going to do it, then this game's over. You can't really ask for much more. I mean, it is pro football. It's not Pee Wee League or high school. Let's see what happens here. All right, guys, I'll just say this. Dominating performance. Hopefully you guys all come over to the post-game show. Packers won. It happens, man. It happens. Hey, one less reason for the Bears to even wake up in the morning. Losing on the Hail Mary and now block field goal, you've got to be feeling it a little bit. Let's see. Keep those desperate hopes up, cheeseheads. There might be. That hooker run for it. Agreed. All right, guys. We got, 35 seconds, so 2 more snaps. And yes, they got the first down just so they can run out the clock, keep their defense off the field, and that will do it. So this game is over, pending the just final ticks off the clock. Peterson, and Campbell bro hugging there. This game's over. Goff had a heck of a bounce-back game. The Lions had a bounce-back game. See you guys all in just a couple minutes on the post-game show. Score, yep, head high for Goff. Yeah, 100%. Day, don't have an issue with it, but some people, it is what it is, man. Mustard must have missed it. It happens, man. All right, guys, see you in a minute on the post-game show.